Good evening, comrades. Kouldbayne's stream is about to commence. Please remain seated for takeoff. Enjoy.
Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight, so stand up. Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight, so stand up. We ain't gonna plan tonight, we gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop, we gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight, we gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. Yeah, I'ma stand up, take control tonight. Spend too much time on the plan, it's right. It's time to execute now on your dream in life. Gotta fail fast, learn, try again and fight, alright. Pull the trigger, 6-7 figures, making that money from the drive that's in ya. Gold digger, making money quicker. Pain is good, make your skin a little thicker. It ain't luck, anyone that's at the top, no it ain't luck. It's a grind, it's a time since the day one. It's your mind deep inside, how you stay tough, how you get back up. You put the work in and it comes back. Multiply, stack, execute and you can take that. What you want bad, it's the truth, I'm the change that you can make fact. Yeah, I've done it, it ain't luck, I can teach you. Stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight, so stand up. We ain't gonna plan tonight, we gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop, we gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight, we gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. You could get it all in some time, make your dreams come to life. We ain't thinking small, thinking light. We just want it all in our sights. Move quicker, see the big picture. You could be selfish or you could be a giver. Go wizard, problem solve fixer. We ain't giving up till it's all delivered, Don't stop at the top, we gon' make it alright. No loss, just hard working and some long nights. Get lost, we dive deeper, disciplined life. The cost is sweat, time, yeah, worthy price. I don't care what they all say, no way. Negativity, any hate, I got no space. We gon' put our hands up to the sky, appreciate our lives and we fight till we die. Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight, so stand up. We ain't gonna plan tonight, we gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop, we gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight, we gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. Action on our dreams and fight, alright.
Pilot, you are awaiting clearance into the Gunpla Hangar. Please proceed ahead until you are instructed to land. Pilot, you are clear for landing.
What's going on, comrades, and welcome to another exciting episode of Gunpla Hangar, the show where I build gunpla kits for all of you boys and girls out there that enjoy tiny plastic models of giant Japanese robots. How's it going, everybody? I see we had Dave in the chat. What's up, Dave? How's it going? We got Will. Dave saying hey to Will. That's it. Hey, guys, what's up? I see we got 8 people watching. Thank you guys for being here so far. If you guys enjoy this, our Buffalo Ghostbuster has arrived with a double Quanta. Nice.
Hello, can you hear me?
Dave, I can hear you loud and clear. You're building an MG tonight, man. I should have grabbed an MG. I gotta start scheduling these things out where we can build like some fun kits together. But how's it going, Dave? Dave, can you hear me?
It's going fine.
Okay.
Let me I'm gonna play around with my sound here. Hold on.
Gotcha. Guys, it is miserably hot down here today. Mirage says he's eating soon. He'll be here shortly. I can't wait, Mirage. But guys, it is miserably hot down here. Heat index of 114 today.
No thanks.
Yeah, I am sweating in here. My air conditioner is pumping out at 78 degrees right now just to offset the temps. It is not good. All right, so Dave, I saw you got that pickup right not too long ago at a Michael's.
Yeah, actually today at Michael's.
Nice.
They didn't have a whole lot. They had some HGs. I was actually tempted to pick up those two.
Yeah,
they were only like $19 a piece, but it was a Death Sight and was a Shenlong.
Yeah. Funny you should say those names because I don't know if you saw the 30th anniversary video that just dropped.
The little intro.
Yeah.
Yep, I saw that yesterday.
So they dropped a 30th anniversary video, and everybody's all excited thinking we're getting a new series. We're not getting a new series.
No,
it's going to be
the manga.
Yeah, they're just they're reiterating that the Frozen Teardrop is getting I'm guessing is getting some love for the 30th anniversary, which is cool. I've never read Frozen Teardrop. I haven't had a chance to look at that, but I've heard good things about it. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and start building our Denial Gundam. Which, by the way, guys, we are building the Denial Gundam. Now, this is from Gundam Build Fighters Try. As you can see, got a little bit of God Gundam in there, a little bit of Nobel Gundam as well. I am not 100% sure what suits are utilized in this because I have not watched a Build Fighter series. However, I buy Gundam kits.
You're not because of these things.
Yeah, I should. But I buy my Gundam kits not because of watching the series. I buy them because they're pretty. I am that kind of Gundam fan.
Oh, so something else happened at SDCC. Some of the original voices from the American dub of Wing Gundam were there.
Nice.
You had Troa, you had Duo, and you had the original voice of Hero, but they were just kind of being goofy. You could tell Duo, you could tell his voice right away, but the other two, it seemed like they're kind of like struggling. But I mean, how many years ago was that when they did
almost 30. Almost 30 for us.
Yeah. So
oh good God.
You called?
There's a part on here that I have to be careful not to nip. It's like a little nib on one of the parts, and I'll show you here as soon as I get the part 1 cut out here. But I don't know if you guys can see that. My camera is not super good at focusing. I need to find a better camera.
It's super small, though. Jesus.
Yeah. You see how tiny that is in my hand? Jen said hey to everybody in the chat.
I could say
so what Mirage is eating. We actually had steak and like a cube steak and and mashed potatoes and collard greens tonight.
We had salmon patties from Aldi's.
So I'm not a big salmon guy. Like I do not eat salmon a whole lot. Jen loves salmon, and I'm just like it's something I have a hard time with.
Well, see, the thing is, they only carry it seasonally, so it's not like something you can get all the time. So
yeah.
It's something for summertime we'll do. It's healthier than just doing burgers all the time.
Yeah, I've gotten to where if I go to a restaurant anymore, I've had a bad habit of getting like if I go and get like I eat a lot of fast food lately. It's just because work has been I've been on the road a lot with work.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to cut that out. So I've been doing good. I've only had for the whole week. I've only had like 2 sodas, or 3 sodas, if I think about everything.
A carbonated beverage.
Jen likes real fresh salmon and in smallish quantities. I can't eat salmon. It's just too fishy. It's too fishy.
I'm gonna try and behave.
I've done good this week. Normally I'm like 2 or 3 sodas in a day. And it's usually diet, or not diet, but the 0 calorie stuff, like Coke Zero or Dr. Pepper Zero. And been talking with our old buddy Sleep Nasty, aka Sleeping Collectibles, been talking with him a little bit about like, I've been trying to cut back a little bit. And he was telling me about his weight loss journeys.
Mm-hmm.
And he was telling me that he's gone down to, drinking the 0 calorie stuff, like instead of drinking just the regular stuff,
Now, does he still do carbonated beverages or no?
Yeah, he still does them, but not as much, I think is what he was telling me.
Because like that's where a lot of it is coming from, is you get that with carbonation, doesn't matter whether it's a healthy, sparkling water or anything that's got the carbonation in it, that still builds up gas in your stomach.
Yeah. And I've noticed that I feel a lot better when I don't drink them. I have energy again. I feel okay. Now I'm not giving them up completely. If I'm at a restaurant and they have like
moderation, know.
Yeah, and that's where I'm going with it now. Is I'm trying to be a little more moderate with my soda drinking, because I will admit I've had a problem with soda. I think bad problem with
as a society has had a problem with soda.
Yeah. Okay, did I not do something right here? I gotta look at this.
So you're not alone there, my friend.
Yeah, it's definitely been a challenge. But I will say that I feel better now. I feel a lot better now that I've kind of cut back a little bit, Well,
it's like I mentioned, my wife does the
hey, Dondi,
the hint water.
Yeah.
Which there's different flavor, basically is infused in there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different stuff. When we go to theaters, I'm getting like lemonade.
Yeah,
when we go out places, I just do lemonade because I quit Pop's cold turkey.
Yeah.
Up in the north, we call it Pop.
Yeah. I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, we call it Coke in the South." I've never called every soda Coke. I've called it by its brand. Like I would say, oh, I'm gonna get a Sprite, or I'm gonna get a Dr. Pepper, or I'll never say like soda was kind of something we wouldn't never say. We wouldn't say we're getting a soda. Be like, oh, we're getting a Coke, or oh, we're getting a Sprite, or oh, And I hear a lot of people say, oh, that's a southern, in the South we say we're getting a Coke, and I'm like, no, I've never done that.
Which part of the South? The deep South.
Yeah. But to be honest, I feel great just not drinking a ton of them a day now. Like there we go. That's fitting in there better.
And you save money.
Saving money and saving my health a little bit. Like I said, if I get a soda, it's going to be one a day. That's my limit. I'm only going to one. And Dondi said water is better for you. I thought it was Gatorade.
well, of the Gatorades,
I was making a Waterboy reference.
Zero sugar Gatorade.
Yeah. I was making my one obligatory Waterboy reference. Gatorade. H2O.
Yeah. By the way, I watched the new Happy Gilmore.
How is it?
I enjoyed it. Does it hit like the first one does? No, but it's the nostalgia of it. So, I enjoyed
the wrong part. I already cut out the wrong part.
I'm dropping stuff.
Welcome to that. That's how you know you're an official builder.
Bloody hell. Holy shit. Sorry.
Dondi saying hey to everybody.
Hey.
Will says, hey everyone, lurking, watching TV with the wifey. Hey Will, hey wifey. Noah was out grocery shopping a minute ago. He called me. He was like, dude, I'm grocery shopping. I was like, good. He's like, I'm a little toasty
lost?
as well.
Okay, so I don't have that LED for this.
But oh Lord. He called me. We were sitting there and I was like, whatever you do, don't listen to the food if it talks to you. And he started laughing. He goes, I'm not that. He's like, dude, I'm joking. I was like, are you though? Are you? All right, so I got to figure out how to build this. I know, funny thing for me to say, considering the fact I'm building a kit, but literally I have to make sure these parts fit in just right, or else the suit doesn't go well together. Okay, and then that goes. Oh, okay. Turn it that way, and then this goes in like.
What I want to give for like just a plain English version of the instructions.
Agreed.
Just once.
Agreed. There we go. Now I can just close this up. If I did this right, that's backwards. No. I'm
not doing the
it's
LED
not
stuff.
feeling
So I just rotate.
good. All right, I gotta look and see how this is supposed to go. I guess I'm supposed to kind of kick this out a little bit. This is a different build for me.
Well, this is one that has an option for an LED, and obviously I don't have the
nice.
LED.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Did I cut out? I feel like I cut out the wrong piece. Let me look at the C runner again. Yep. I cut out the wrong piece. She didn't send me a video. She sends me videos while I stream, and I'm like,
who?
Then she wants me to watch. She's like, "Did you watch the video I sent you?" How could I? Love you, Jen.
Oh, the other half.
Yep. So, Dave, did I tell you I had three new kits come in?
No.
This is one of the three new kits I had come in.
But...
This is one of the three new kits I had come in. I have this one and two third parties. Jen said hi. But I got this one and two third party kits that came in the other day, and the two third party kits are massive. Like, I'm thinking if they're not master grade, they're probably on the verge of being perfect grades.
There was a PG at Michael's.
Yeah,
for like $60. I was tempted to get it, but I'm like, no.
So my buddy Jimmy that came in and played games with us every now and then when he's not, he'll come in every now and then when he's not busy and join us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, Dundee. I don't. I have ADHD real bad, so trying to do multiple things at one time it's hard. But I will say this, that it's so those third party kits I got are massive. And my buddy Jim, well, getting back to the story. Okay, my buddy Jimmy, sorry, I got way distracted there. Sorry. As y'all can see, I am not coping well with my attention.
Jimmy boy. Sorry.
But yeah, Jimmy texted me yesterday and he's like, he was telling me about this place that he went to, took his sons to. So, or he took his whole family to it, but his sons are getting into D&D a little more. And from the times that we've played, I've been kind of helping them get through that D&D addiction that they are developing.
Right.
So we've been, I've been teaching them how to play it a little bit and been giving them, creating little campaigns that are kid-friendly campaigns, like super easy for them to learn with. Why is that? Oh, that's why. Oh, is that not all the way? Oh, that's why that's blocking my armor there. Okay, But anyway, So he took them to a store yesterday, and there was like a couple of veteran D&D players there. Like they had been playing for a long time, really had a lot of experience.
That's where it's apart.
They invited them out. They invited them over to the table and asked them if they wanted to come, play as NPCs. And boy, did the two oldest ones just eat that up. And then, hey, Van, you're hanging out with your brother? Cool. That's cool, man. So they were sitting there playing D&D with these guys yesterday, and he said that these guys were really awesome and just kind of helped, get them kind of helped explain everything to them, and I said, "That's perfect. That's perfect." Because I really do try to teach them how to play, but it's so hard with younger kids that have it. It's kind of hard to teach them how to play sometimes because they want to be able to do all these cool things with it and all that. And I'm like, you got to remember, there's some rules there. There's a little bit of a rule there that you have to follow. You have to make sure that you have the items that you're trying to use. You have to equip, and if you equip, that's going to take your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to explain that everything costs an action. And so getting to see that yesterday and getting to try that, I think they got a really good experience with that. And I think it kind of helped them understand a little bit, because he said that they were really soaking it up like a sponge. They were enjoying getting to hang out with these guys.
Well, that's good, right?
Yeah. And that's what I've been trying to like do, is find a way to give them that experience without, taking the fun out of it. And I think these guys really kind of helped with that. So they're okay. I'm way ahead of myself here on this step. I gotta actually cut out D4. But while he was in there, he said that his two youngest are getting into Pokemon cards.
I'm sorry.
And said that they I see Mirage has joined us. I've got my hands on a part right now, so I've got to put that down. Let's get Mirage in here. Mirage, what's going on? And we get the Gundam sound.
I was like, what the heck was that?
I think we got a new type amongst our presence. That is the new type sound, right, Mirage? Oh, hang on, guys. We got Duff in the house, which means we get to hear the Duff squirrel. Of course. Duff, give us a dab party. Watch your ears, guys. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Duff. Thank you, Duff. How's it going, my friend? Hope you are doing well in Kentucky. Duff dropping the dab party in there. We got Jen saying, you can do a dab party. Yep. Duff saying hey to everybody. But yeah, so the two youngest got super into the whole like getting Pokemon cards and learning how to play. And said the guy that was running the place was like, hang on, before y'all leave, I want to give the kids something. Gave them each dice sets.
Nice.
And so my buddy sent me a picture of the wall of Gundams they had. He goes, do you have any of those? I said, I have none of the ones that they had. He got me the so Mirage, I now have a red Gundam just like you.
Oh, coincidence, because I'm building one right now.
You are building the red, aren't you? Nice. Nice. I am building Denial, and I'm hoping I'm building this right.
Are you in Denial?
I painted the eyes and then
Oh, that is, I love how that paint turned out, dude.
Yeah. Thanks. I use these steady markers right there.
Yeah.
This these right here. See?
Yeah.
These are pretty good, I would say.
See, I that's the company that makes my little single blade nipper there, or not single. Yeah, the single blade.
Yeah.
I need to start using those because my other ones are starting to get. I need to use those whenever I need to cut off like excess, like the little nibs. Yeah. All right, so I've got the first little bit of this kit done. All right, now I need the C runner yet again. I need C1.
This is going in. Now you can worry for the decal for this one.
What kind of decal are you working with?
I was supposed to put one of these circles onto this lens here.
Yeah.
Is it like a green little lens?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna bother.
Oh, for the GN drive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right, Jen. You're right. That's what I think is better, is because like I try to teach the kids, but in a way it's hard to teach them because they get like it's a little bit of that like family dynamic there that kind of makes it hard. But guys, I'll have you know that the second oldest one is becoming one of us.
Man, I respect.
A YouTuber?
Gundam builder.
Okay.
He asked me what was I doing one day. And I told him I was going to work on building a Gundam, and he really wanted a Gundam. He was like,
"Has he watched Gundam?"
I don't think we've gotten him into a series yet, but he wanted to kind of build one. So I got him the Darabalda from yeah, from G Witch for Mercury.
Yeah.
And he loved that. He thought that was the coolest thing, and he already broke it. He's already broke the weapon on it.
That just means he has to build another one.
Oh yeah, he does want to do some editing in YouTube. 98R8, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. Always good to see some faces. All right. So this is my first time. Well, I can't say this is my first time building one of the Build Fighters Try kits.
I built now before. It's a good kit though, honestly.
This has been one of the ones on my wish list for a while, and they finally got a re-release back in America. So it was like, I was like, I definitely need this. Half done with the Gundam series. I started. Van asked me about a Gundam series, and I hooked him up with a Gundam Wing. Just because, just because that was my first one, and I think the suits are. I think the cool suit designs would be kind of a good start for someone with Gundam taste like mine. I like fancy suits. Just like I definitely need to watch Seed, because the suit designs in that are just they're wild.
Yeah, I love Seed. I mean, it's not the greatest up there, but it's still one of my favorite shows.
Yeah. I think we talked about it a little bit there, Mirage, and it's definitely an interesting series. G4 and G. Ended up with the G runner. It's right here.
Do I want to be dangerous? Yes, I'm going to be dangerous.
Check it in. How's it going? Make sure to raise your flag.
Is he a man on a mission?
Yep. You know, I will say this. I'm not one of those toxic iron blood orphans. You know, Barbatos could beat everything, because it certainly couldn't. But, you know.
But
I do love me some iron blooded orphans. I do love the story.
Except for one little plot point.
Yeah. I mean, well.
It's okay because I've been in Gundam fandom for so long. I think I'd rather have RBO fans over Snyder fans all day, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, I'm being really dangerous right now, guys.
What are you doing?
Oh. Hey.
Are you getting ready to slice and dice?
You're risking it.
Okay.
Man, I'll be glad when the summer's over. This 113-degree weather and the bugs finding ways into the house.
Okay, I'm hoping that's going to work.
Just felt something crawling on my foot. Look down. It's like one of these beetles we've been getting in.
Was it Paul McCartney?
No, it looked more like a Ringo.
Okay, so I was having a hard time getting... Whoa, hold up. Be right back.
All right.
Oh yeah, when at least you're not like me. It's been so freaking hot right now.
Yeah, I think we might actually be on Brunei temperatures right now.
I don't have an AC in my room, by the way. So imagine when I wake up, my body is all sweating as hell.
Yeah, it is. I am like drenched in sweat sitting in here. My AC's on, but it's like not touching anything. But Brunei, no Brunei. Sorry, we just brought up Brunei. Like I said, it's hot, so I'm gonna be calling you everything in the book until I get Mirage right. But Mirage, how are things down there in Brunei?
Yeah, everything is going well. Really, nothing wrong has happened yet.
I hear you. I see there's some craziness with some of your neighbors, but
Yeah.
you know, I keep my thoughts in for everybody in that situation over there.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back, Dave.
Welcome back.
I was using the, you know how I told you about the 3D glue that I use?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some of that on my fingertips.
Oh, no.
Oh.
That bonds like within 5 seconds. Because there's that little green little dome piece right here. Wouldn't sit in here. So I said, screw it. I'm going to see if I can use my special adhesive. And a little bit too much got in there and it dripped off, got on my fingers.
Jen wanted to know if there were any more monkeys, Mirage.
No, there's no monkeys in the wild already.
I got you. And Van, all right, that sounds good, man. Enjoy your trip. By the way, Sloth, I appreciate you typing it in. However, the blurps will not work, guys. So do not waste your money on blurps today. I can't turn it off like sporadically like that. By the way, I put up a poll in the Discord not too long ago, guys, and that's why you need your Discord notifications on. I had the people in Discord vote to see whether or not blurps would go away, and they overwhelmingly voted to keep the blurps. I again like to poll my audience and try to figure out, like, especially the audience that's super active, and the ones on Discord are the most active.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see how they felt about the blurps, and the vote was heavily in favor of keeping them. So I am going to make a stipulation, though, that we do not overuse it, just because I don't know how long before those things get, you know, with everything going on in the world of copyrights anymore.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that during, like, some of the scenes in games like Claire Obscura, the blurb came in at like an inappropriate time, and it kind of like, I don't want to ruin the mood for that because that game is such a masterpiece. If you guys haven't played that or seen it played, go find a streamer that plays it. You can watch my replays if you want to
help with the views.
Yeah, of course, but at the same time, Jen said 10,000 coins, got it. He said too high. I don't know, Sloth. That would be a lot of blurp points. Be a lot of blurp points. Make a lot of moolah off of that. Which I don't get paid for my blurps until you guys spend actual money on there. And even then, I don't get paid a whole lot. It doesn't really pay a lot. Good news is I'm not spending a whole... I don't really spend anything on it because I got gifted a membership. I think it's a permanent membership, but... Oh, come on. But if it ever becomes a point where I got to spend money, that blurps will go away. Cold canned spam. I'll eat it. I like spam.
Here you go.
Oh, man, that is looking so cool. Good. I love the red Gundam, man. I can't wait to get mine.
Oh yeah, Kouldbayne, if you build this skin, I have to warn you, the V-fin here is quite fragile. It almost broke on me. So I had to put some cement to make it, you know.
I will say the G-Quux V-fin scared me too. It felt super fragile.
Yeah.
All right, that was not...
Oh, look at his head, man. Look at the head. How the head works like this.
Oh, I know. That articulation in the head is so good.
Oh, yeah, definitely I'm going to get the white Gundam too.
So is there something I'm missing? There's a red Gundam, a white. Are these like the Mighty Morphin Gundams? What's going on?
Basically, the Quarks, where this Gundam came from.
Got you, Zaza.
It's like
Welcome to the stream.
Alternate universe version of the original show, where Char stole the Gundam.
Okay, no, just 200p.
And so he painted his Gundam red.
Yeah, I like the quote he makes on it. He says,
more like, Cecilia made him paint it red for him, basically.
Yeah, he was like, white is such a just bland color.
Yeah.
As soon as he said that, I was like, oh man, he took a stab right there.
I also painted a little bit. You see those like vents inside?
Yeah.
I painted those gold.
Nice.
Gold This kid definitely deserves a painting, man.
Yeah.
Oh, very simple build.
These stickers. Yeah, I need to start getting better with my paint skills. Because the sticker work's getting to be a little bit harder now.
I still start painting, trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the head so far.
I've been painting these parts right here.
Nice.
Not the best.
He will be right back.
All I have is just this.
Yeah, here's all the paints I've been using so far. Oh, no, you're not paint. Okay.
Paint markers.
I like those paint markers. I need to get me some. I really do need to get me some so I can start like doing a little bit of touch-up work on these kits.
Yeah, but if you want like a whole painting kit, if you want to paint a kit, the whole thing, you have to get something like this, like something like that.
Yeah.
Vallejo's a good brand. Or Citadel.
Yeah, I've heard Citadel. I've heard Citadel a lot. Dwayne, our buddy Dwayne is a big Citadel guy.
Right.
He's stone.
C11. Speaking of friends, I don't know if y'all saw, but Sleep Nasty himself dropped a video this week.
Oh yeah, I've been needing to watch it.
It's a good one. It's a short one. It's him talking about the changes coming to the channel, or the ideas he has.
Ideas are good.
Yeah, I think he's back.
I mean, somebody's making some changes, so we'll see if they actually work out.
Yeah, as far as it goes with my channel, the changes have been made. I'm not making content. Like, I'm not making recorded content yet. There is an idea. I do have an idea in the winds right now.
Just don't break those winds.
Man, I went and ate at Crystal yesterday, which is like our version of White Castle.
Okay.
And that thing messed me up, Dave. I was over there ripping them left and right.
Oh, was it scary?
It was scary, Mirage.
Now, do any of your animals break wind?
Yes. All of them do, and the dogs are notorious for doing it and then staring at you like, what? I dare you to say something.
When my youngest River, when she was a kitten, dude.
Oh, cat farts are the worst.
You could smell her from the distance.
Oh, Jesus. All right, Mirage.
But now, not so much.
I got a question for you. Which head is this?
Yeah.
Like, where does this head come from? What suit?
Oh, Denial Gundam. No, Denial is completely original. It doesn't come from any mobile suit.
Really?
But actually, no. It actually comes from another build Gundam suit. Actually.
Okay.
It's what's the name called again? It was called Cathedral Gundam.
Okay.
Gundam. And that's basically the successor to it.
Gotcha. Van, that sounds good, man. Enjoy your vacation. A trip away is always good. Your dogs do it too. Gotcha. All right. So we are now finished with the head and the torso. We just got our head and the body. We just got to do the arm now. So we're going to work on the right arm. So I need the G runner.
Am I hearing chickens? I swear I keep hearing chickens in the background.
You do.
Okay.
It's not mine.
My chickens are outside.
It's pretty. I love when you get here, Mirage, because I can. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you lived in the South here because you got the chickens and all the animals. You know.
Actually, they don't belong to us. It belongs to neighbors, but they just come for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. Bree, that's here with us all the here on the channel all the time.
She's got her chickens.
She's got chickens as well, and like we went over there one time, and she had to show us all the chickens. Her mom kept trying to give away one of her roosters to us. I was like, I have nowhere to put a chicken right now. I want them eventually. Like I want to raise my own chickens for eggs.
Oh, we got.
You might get a golden egg. Who knows?
Yeah. Get that, and I can buy all the Gundams I want after that.
We got a couple farms here in Grand Island, and my wife goes there for the eggs.
Yeah,
they're bigger. They're bigger eggs for one.
Yeah, and they're healthier.
Yeah, and cheap. Well, it's cheaper too. So
yeah,
I know eggs have been getting expensive in America, from what I heard. Right?
They finally started coming down in price here.
Oh.
It hasn't been terrible here, but that's just the same part.
But also, there's the thing about you can support local.
Yeah,
which is always good.
I had a piece of plastic in my beard, I guess. I just talked, and all of a sudden,
I heard piece of plastic in your beard.
Yeah, it fell. When I clipped a piece just a second ago, it must have flew up and hit me in the beard.
I'm going to
we'll
say
miss you too, Van, but have fun. He says he has 13 chickens. Nice, Van.
I'm going to say what I say to everybody when there's like a crumb of food on their shirt or something.
Yeah,
you saving that for later?
I am. I'll be using that for my my next kit bash. All right, there we go. This isn't a terrible build. I'm not hating this so far. I will say the cutting of the parts is a little bit a little stressy, but not terrible. And now I got to put a sticker on a part. G9. Mirage, I was just talking about this earlier, and I know you've seen it as well, being that you are the Gundam the Gundam and Mecha correspondent.
Yeah.
But the Gundam Wing 30th anniversary video, what did you think of it?
I seen a bit. I didn't watch the whole thing yet, but from what I saw, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that they have the original group there, and then all of a sudden they show the group from Frozen Teardrop.
Yeah,
I know there's been a lot of speculation, but I know that speculation hasn't been 100%. Like,
yeah,
I know, knowing what I know about the fact that G Reco is not G Reco.
Really?
Yeah, Frozen Teardrop. Frozen Teardrop is a manga.
Yeah.
It's
a light novel, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I see they also had like a couple of characters from different things. They even show like young Hiro Yui.
Yeah, and then
they showed his dad
Chinese
as well.
The Chinese guy's wife.
Yeah, Wu Fei's wife. But it was cool to see. It was cool to see like Odin Lowe. One of the lore for those of you that don't know, Odin Lowe is the Hiro Yui. So Hiro Yui is not his real name. If you've never watched I'll do this that way everybody can see me do air quotes. But Hiro Yui is a code name. For those of you that aren't super familiar with it. But I thought that was cool. I thought it was cool that we got a little like snippet into what Bandai's thinking,
Yeah. But for me, one thing I like actually from the short, which is kind of a bit weird to say, but I like the sound of fingers. The details on that fingers. Oh my god.
Oh god, yes.
Same.
Yeah, me and you had that same feeling because when I saw how much detail was in it, I was like, ooh.
He got them Yahweh hands.
But Dave, have you taken a look at that yet? Oh, I forgot he stepped away.
Yes, sir.
I totally knew he said he stepped away. I just forgot that he said that he was stepping away. C4 and C12. This has got a lot of detail to it, and I'm not hating it. So Mirage, me and Nim went to our first concert last week.
Oh, concert? What concert?
We went, or not last week, week before last. We went and saw the band Ghost.
Oh, Ghost, yeah, yeah, I've seen it on your Facebook, I think.
Yeah, they are a fun band. I remember showing one of my co-workers the other day, and she's like super Christian, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, "You listen to that devil music now?" Or you went to listen to that devil music, didn't you? I was like, it's not devil. I was like, it's not totally devil music. But it was a good show. And Jen says she's stuck in a rabbit hole now with Ghost. Like she's going down the rabbit hole with them.
You know, I've also been listening to music recently. This band I don't listen to music much, but when I heard their music, I was like, damn, they're pretty good, not gonna lie. But they already did this band a long time ago. They called Sold Out.
Yeah.
They're a Japanese hip hop band.
Okay.
Yeah, you might know them for their ending song for Yakitake Japan. This is the baking anime.
Gotcha.
You know, I'm not actually a hip hop guy, but their music is top notch.
Yeah, I'm not huge into hip hop. Like I like some of the older stuff.
Yeah.
But I do like some of the like I do like a little K hip hop and a little bit of J hip hop as well.
Yeah. I would say Soul Out is kind of like one of those like pioneers of Japanese hip hop.
Ooh, nice.
I would say the music is still quite unique in this day.
Yeah. Where's the H runner? Oh, we're using our first glowy part here, our first glitter part.
Okay, this stick is a pain in the ass. Wow. So small.
Oh my god, they're so one of the cool things about this kit, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll show you here as you can see what I'm working on here, are these nice little translucent pieces here with a little bit of glitter in there. I think it's a little sparkly. It's a little sparkly.
Shoot.
But yeah, this was Jen's first time seeing Ghost live. This was my first time seeing him live as well. But it's such a fun show.
Yeah.
Like, and it's amazing how their community is just so welcoming and so like nice to each other.
Yeah.
Like you would think with them being like under the same metal genre.
Mm-hmm.
That they would be, the fans would be a little tough, a little rough around the edges.
Yeah.
But no, all the fans were really nice. They were out there giving out bracelets to each other.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this Paladin that bit.
Hey, Paladin, what's up, dude? How's vacation been treating you? We've been wondering where you've been hiding. Someone said it was totally cool that they could take their 11-year-old to a show and safe because everyone was friendly and helpful. Yeah. But I've actually got one of their songs like playing in my ear monitors right now. Nice. Enjoy. It's like 114 degrees Fahrenheit down here today, guys. I'm melting. All right, let's see. I'm working on. I got to cut out A23.
How's the house coming?
We're melting the sun right now here. Welcome back, Dave.
How's the house coming?
It's coming along. It's coming along. We've been working on the bathroom this month. Trying to get that done. That's the whole point. Is just we're trying. Just gotta.
Aaron's building the bathroom so he can destroy it.
Exactly. I bought a smart light for it not too long ago. Right, one of those that you can kind of control from your phone if you need to.
Yeah.
Please tell me for the room and not for the bowl.
It's for the room. It's for the room.
Okay. Just
this is RGB toilet.
Yeah.
Mirage, you laugh, but there are these lights you can put in your toilet bowl. So the lights up.
I'm not surprised. Anything can happen.
I actually want a Japanese toilet.
I think my uncle has something. I'm not sure.
Jen wouldn't let me get one though. She said they're too expensive. I want one that sings to me when I get done peeing. How's it going, Shark? Welcome to the stream.
What would it sing to you though?
I don't know. That's a good question, Dave.
I've been to Japan twice and the toilet never sang to me.
Oh, you didn't get the good Japanese toilet experience, Mirage.
But it did warm my ass as one thing, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm about to say they have the heated seats. The only thing I'm concerned with is the bidet because I'm not used to a bidet. I think it would take me a little getting used to get used to a bidet. Mecha says he misses his bidet. I'm curious about one. Like I don't know how I'd feel about it. Being that we use sandpaper here in America. I'm kidding. It's not sandpaper unless you go to like a truck stop. Then it feels like sandpaper. So that
some
one
office
ply you
buildings will have that one just cheap rough stuff.
Oh yeah, that stuff's miserable. But Dave, I was telling Mirage here about the Ghost concert not too long ago. Man, you talk about a good show. They put on a show.
Oh yeah, have you seen that that new Gundam? Bandai exclusive. Nyan. It's called.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, is he?
All right, I got to make sure I'm doing this right because I think I got something upside down here.
Kind of reminds me of Legulus from Gundam Age.
Yeah. Yeah, it felt like 115 here today. Yeah, it was rough. Oof. Stay cool, Mecha. See, I want to get one, but Jen's like, I know she hates when I say Nim, except whenever we're in like strangers chat. All right, I got to figure this out because I got something not going on right. All right, take this, and then I need to take the part, and I need to turn it so that looks like that, and okay, that's why it was looking. It goes on the bottom there. That's why it didn't feel like it was going right. But Dave, when I tell you that concert was a ton of fun, man, like a whole lot of theatrics out there.
I mean, those are some of the fun ones. Like people will laugh, but one of my favorite concerts that I've been to multiple times, Weird Al.
Yeah,
He's
a good show.
He makes it really fun. And hell, like when Meatloaf was alive,
yeah,
I went to a couple of his concerts. And to see someone that age just having a great time, it's awesome. Well, I heard what you're saying, how it's community, but I mean that's the thing. Rock in general, especially heavy metal bands, I've always had that opinion, like, oh, look at these guys and the whole satanicness. I mean, hell, for years people thought Ozzy, if you played his music backwards, it gave you a message.
Yeah, it's literally just music backwards. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean, with someone who is satanic, would they really? I mean, I don't know if you heard about what he did during the final concert. He forego all the painkillers.
Yep.
because they slowed him down, made him a little,
Yeah.
slow to respond. But no, he quit his meds cold turkey
Mm-hmm.
so he could perform for the concert.
Yep.
Everything was for charity, so that's 190 million raised.
Yep. Going for Parkinson's and children's care.
And now there's people who are calling for this to be an annual concert, which I think is great.
I would love it if the Osborne family would be willing to, do something like that.
I mean, hell, we used to have Ozfest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bring the name back and just do it as an annual thing. You could even bring pop groups into it slowly if you really wanted to. I mean, hell, you had people like Paul McCartney there for the concerts.
Yeah. By the way, Mirage, it's colder where you are right now than it is here, as what Jen
because it's like early morning, that's why. So,
yeah.
And we had rain earlier, so.
All right, Mecha, enjoy your supper. No worries, dude. Enjoy your vacation, man.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
What do you think of the new Power Rangers toy so far?
Okay. Here's my thing. One, we kind of seen it. I don't have any of them in hand, but I've seen plenty of pictures and I've seen people's videos of them. Here's my thing. This just is a slightly better paint done to, it's the heads still look very poor proportional, but they're the flip heads. They're not exactly meant to look perfectly sized. The Morpher, I think it looks so even though people are praising it, I'm saying it looks cheap, but here's my reason. I got spoiled because for me, I didn't get a Morpher until I was a full-blown adult.
Yeah.
And the ones I bought were the Bandai Legacy ones, which are metal. They feel like there's weight to them.
I actually have.
So I have the Mighty Morphin one, and I also have the White Ranger, Green Ranger one. So I have both of those.
They even used the Bandai Morpher back in one of the Super Sentai shows actually, and it just put a stick on it. I remember.
Yeah, and that's
nice.
I mean, back then, for the original shows for Sentai and also for Mighty Morphin, they always used the toys as the morphers. They used them as the actual props.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when you have something like that for cosplay, or even just for a collector, you pick that up, you feel the weights of it, you feel the metal. It feels like, with a little bit of imagination, you feel like you could morph. Let's be honest. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of the cheap stuff, like the Lightning Collection one, which I do have a Lightning Collection morpher from Hasbro, I was not a fan of it. It was cool that they did like different color light effects. Once you pop each coin in, it activated that person's voice, which was cool. But when it comes down to it, it feels very cheap. And so it's going to be interesting. I think the Playmates is supposed to be doing something that's going to be more collector aimed. Right now they're aiming at kids, but here's the thing. You're trying to aim a toy for kids for a show that was 30 some odd years ago. That's kind of a hard ask, okay?
Yeah,
that's and the thing is, Netflix has reissued the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the first 60 episodes, as they're calling it Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reignition. That's all they did. The only thing that they've done is touch up some of these special effects, like when you see the the actors morphing, where you see their face inside the morpher. They kind of touched up some of the special effects behind them, but other than that, it's just the same show.
Yeah,
you tweak a few little spots, and that's it.
Yeah,
it's
because I remember doing, because I know that show they use some AI as a remaster it, and then I remember one of the actresses in the show, they had originally they had freckles stuff like that on their faces, but then because they use AI, the AI removed basically all their freckles on their face.
Yeah, so I'm not psyched about it. I'm not. To me, it feels like here's the thing: they are working on a new show. Because I think it's Disney actually.
Yeah, I think Disney still owns. Do they still own the rights for it?
Well, it's not that they own the rights for it Hasbro was leasing the rights out to other people.
Gotcha. I got you.
Because as far as I know, they still have the rights. Okay. But the fact of the matter is I'm like, it's going to be a good year or two before anything is released.
Yeah.
That's true.
So it's kind of hard to start to establish a toy line for something that was 30 years ago, unless you're going to have the parents who are actually going to make the kids watch the show to try and get them into it.
Yeah.
So
Hey, Tiger.
To kind of buy time until
What's up, dude?
Until it's grabs their actual attention. So I mean, it feels like it's a bit of an uphill battle, and I think it's going to be very tough. I think it's going to be very tough.
True.
I would love for it would be great if they continue the Power Ranger legacy from where they left off with was it Cosmic Fury and with once and always. If they continued it from that point on, I think it'd be great. I get the feeling that they're going to start over from scratch, and I think for you got 30 plus years of content, why not still embrace it?
Yeah.
But I also believe that this will be the first season ever to have nothing to do with Sentai, which I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. It's their bread and butter for so long, and they just like take that out of it.
Yeah, it's
Nice,
bread and butter,
Yeah.
And I mean, what was the latest one? I'm trying to remember. I can't think of the name of it.
Gozuja. I was watching the latest episode.
That's the one with the rings, right? Where
the rings.
Yeah, they can morph into previous Sentais. Yeah, and they even brought back some of the
Tiger. Thank you for sharing the stream, dude.
Yeah, they even brought back that one of the villains from the Shinkenja or Samurai, they call it.
All right, there we go. Got the hand put together here. Let's get this on the.
The more I watch the Gozuja, the more I kind of want to take a sword. The more fun.
Yeah.
I'm more of a figure guy, but take the sword as a concept is so cool. I just want to get it more freshly.
Ooh, I am not a fan of this hand.
The only thing I thought was goofy was how they had to do clap.
Oh, the clap.
Yeah.
They even have
to change. I'm like,
they even have a tutorial how to do it.
Oh, I am not a fan of this hand, guys.
Oh.
That sounds personal.
It goes into the polycap, but I mean, it's just so
it's a bit
loose.
Get in the flask.
Yeah. You have to tighten it a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to need a little bit of fingernail polish. Oh, that's just so loose. I am not a fan of that. Oh, well. It'll allow for change out easy. I appreciate you, Tiger.
You can suck ass. Oh, my God.
To those of you that are sharing the stream, I appreciate that, guys. Our goal is to hit 2,500 again.
That's what pains. Oh my God.
I don't know if you guys saw, but YouTube did pull me a few subs here right after I hit 2,500. Right after I hit 2,600, they just went through and nerfed it a lot, and that's frustrating. But we don't talk about it. We're not going to talk about it the whole time like I did the other night. I got really heated about it the other night. Thank you, Borat. Great success.
Well, I pray this won't go.
Very nice.
All right, so now we're working on the left arm.
Oh, just one more time.
Thank you for
this. I just like it.
I felt like
what?
we had a new type nearby.
Just lost all hearing. No, I'm kidding.
No, Dave. What you're hearing now is the sound of new types.
Because I'm being Red Gundam, so it's appropriate.
Exactly.
Well, in this world of political correctness, Mirage identifies as a Gundam.
I would identify as a Gundam, I believe. Or I identify as a new type. There we go.
If I die, I want to get resurrected as a freaking Gundam. Make that into a light novel, please.
You want to make sure that do you want to be resurrected as a Gundam or as a new type?
As a Gundam, I want to be a giant robot.
Yeah, you don't want to have space trauma, right?
Yeah. It's kid, so guys.
All of a sudden you wake up in your own Bright Noah ship, and he just looks over you and starts getting ready to slap. Hands ready to go. I can hear you right now, Mirage. As soon as you wake up and see Bright Noah, damn it, I know where this is going.
Oh, by the way, Aaron, I watched the South Park episode.
I liked it. I laughed way too hard at it. Chris
and
Hansen,
I love
to the
how
stream.
Everyone's asking, like, how could they get that out so fast? It's Trey and Matt.
You see no issue here, Chris Hansen? Good.
It's Trey and Matt Parker. I mean,
it is. I mean, and I like the fact that they were like they were at a panel at San Diego Comic-Con. They were asked, if they had seen the stuff going or seen the stuff that had been said.
Yeah.
And of course, what did they say? Oh yeah, okay, we're sorry. Back to it. I was like, it's perfect. I mean, I'm okay. I'm one of those people that I'm not super political, but at the same time, if you're making fun of anybody, make fun of everybody, and they do that. And that's what I love about South Park is nobody's safe.
Yeah.
Aaron, did you see that someone has already made a mural in LA?
Yes. I
love that. I friggin' love that.
I love that South Park is one of those shows that brings like everybody together. It's not just one political group or anybody. It's everybody, Yeah. And again, I tell everybody, I am apolitical. I don't care. Both sides are just doing us wrong. In the long run, if you look at it, it's the same party with a different color.
Cheeto? What? I'm sorry. I'll behave. I loved it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's South Park. Okay.
It's South, yeah.
Some people take it as a badge of honor to be made fun of by South Park or by The Simpsons.
Yeah. I mean, everybody has had their 20 seconds of fame from a South Park episode, and if you're honestly going to get upset at the fact that Matt Stone and Trey Parker are picking on you, or not picking on you, but making a character that is you, then you're not understanding that they're there to basically create a show where it speaks about what's going on in the world today.
Yeah. It's satire. We've always had satire.
It's always been satire, and like I'm 100% for satire. Let's see. Yeah, the ranking on YouTube is so weird. Like, I don't get the whole XP thing because it doesn't do anything. What are you earning XP for?
I think it's just a way to try and rank people. I think there's something similar on Twitch, but I mean,
yeah, it's definitely
make something Twitch. Yourself. Make something yourself, YouTube. Stop just copying off of everybody like that weirdo in the back of the class, But there's this really awesome story I saw.
Same Tiger.
Pointing out that this year will be the first time since I think 2010. I think 2010, if I'm correct. We will have The Simpsons, Family Guy, South Park, and King of the Hill all in the air at the same time. Oh, and Futurama.
Yeah. Everything's getting a big comeback.
In 17 years.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty awesome.
This is what I need next. I need this part here. And I think that's cool. I really do think that that's cool that all of that stuff is getting a chance to have a chance to be back. Oh, I got that backwards. That's why that's not sitting in there.
13.
Our generation definitely grew up on dark humor, and I think that's the problem. Is a lot of people are like, they don't get it that humor is what we were built for that. We were built for the dark humor. We took it in stride, and I think along the way we just
Aaron, do it. Come on, do it. You know you want to do the line. I was born in it,
molded by it. By the time I'd heard a soft joke, I was already a man, and it was
I was watching the scene from a movie. Was that director, the Hong Kong director? Is the Kung Fu Hustle guy?
Yeah.
He had this movie, and then I cannot describe the scene at all. But I can tell you this for sure: it won't get cast nowadays. Trust me.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many movies and so much that would not fly today.
I mean, think about
just
it,
say it's a quite racial joke.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Aaron, you're in your what, 30s, mid to late 30s?
Closer to late,
yeah. Okay. Mirage, you're what? Your 20s?
Early 20s, yeah.
Okay. Me being the elder statesman here.
Alex, what's up, man? How's it going?
I'm 46 going on 47 in October.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Alex said he's asking Chris Hansen to go get Panda.
I'm literally the original Generation X.
Yeah.
And the stuff that we grew up with. I mean, Aaron, you ever see the movie The Toy with Richard Pryor?
Jackie Gleason. No. I missed that one.
A lot of racial tones in that film. I mean, hell, just think of Blazing Saddles. Think of anything Mel Brooks, or I'm trying to think of the guys behind the airplane movies, Naked Gun, Police Academy. I mean, so many like late 70s, early 80s stuff would not fly. I mean, so much stuff would not fly nowadays.
Yeah.
Like,
all right, Alex, have a good one. Thank you for dropping in while you could.
Kinuku Man. I think that show is actually controversial in France because one of the good guys is he's a person who was a Nazi but became a good guy. So,
well, it's like the movie that later became a Broadway show called The Producers.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some Nazi characters out of that one. I mean, it's just the thing. I mean, there's so much that people need to just kind of step back.
Yeah.
And drop their pants and just slide on the ice and just forget about, just have a good time.
Yeah.
I saw someone who there's no one in our community, but this is an author.
Yeah.
That I personally know. I really hated his post today. It was like, I really wish, with everything going on in the world, I wish everyone would stop talking about Happy Gilmore 2. Here's the thing. It's a throwback to a movie that so many people got tons of joy out of.
Exactly.
And they brought it back so people could have a laugh. They can kind of revisit a character that maybe they missed, because let's be honest, Happy Gilmore was the farthest from being politically correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you got to remember, Adam Sandler and that group from Saturday Night Live back in the day were far from politically correct. I went and watched like an episode of Saturday Night Live not too long ago.
Oh, geez.
I couldn't watch it. It was so just not even. There's no humor. They tapped around on eggshells, and then they started going into politics, and I was like,
there's so much stereotypes.
Yeah.
That, I mean, the old Saturday Night Live. I mean, think of was it Tim Meadows had the ladies' man character?
Yeah.
Dana Harvey had the church lady. I mean, there's so much. Church lady would be a total Karen now. Or what about Pat?
Yeah.
I don't think Pat would be a character you can get away with now.
Exactly.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that, it was just meant to be funny and let us laugh at life and laugh at some of the weirdness out there.
Yeah.
And we don't get that anymore, And I think that's one of the things that's just people talk. Archer was posting today on Instagram about how there's all these people making videos, damning Superman, saying that it's woke. Everyone's trying to say this superhero thing is woke, and this. I mean, some people need to actually look up the definition of wokeness. to begin
because
with.
it's freaking Superman. What do you expect?
Well, like people were freaking out that, oh, he's an alien. He's always been a friggin' alien, whether you use the extraterrestrial definition of it, or he basically, came to Kansas. People took him in, they illegally adopted him, and he became one of us. I mean, yes. And this has been going on. I mean, going back to the 30s when this character was first conceived, and now you're batting eyes at it. Now you have a problem with it.
To be honest, I don't give a fuck about any of that. Like, to be honest, it's one of those things. And
tell us how you really feel.
If people want to be pissed off about something, they're going to be pissed off about it. I, for one, don't care. I don't care. There is absolutely zero care in my body about any of that. I'm just there to watch the movie. I don't see political in movies. I ignore the political in movies. If it becomes too in my face, then immediately I'm just like, done. Because I don't want a political message in my movie. I just want a movie that's going to take me out of the bullshit that we're dealing with currently in this environment,
Yeah. It lets you forget about life for 2 hours. Come on, just have fun.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, like, I get bombarded with politics every day on Facebook, and I'm so sick of it,
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care. The world around me is falling to shit. There's wars in 3 different regions right now, and I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to breathe it. And there went my computer. The government must be trying to stop me from having a conversation. There we go. It's back. It's back. We're good. We're still good. My screen went black, so I couldn't see anything. But
Big Brother trying to bring you down.
Exactly.
Let's know the CIA got you.
Yep, CIA must got me because I was speaking against the.
No, it's the NSA. Get it straight.
Yeah, NSA would definitely be the ones to do it. But that's one thing I try to communicate is that I think if we all just sat down
down.
If everybody just kind of got together and instead of getting angry about stuff, we just learned to let it freaking go. And just
that's what Elsa said, let it go.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And I mean, I think if we all sat down as a society and said, you know what? I may not agree with that joke or I may not agree with that TV show, but I'm still not going to let it bother me because it's their message.
It's just a TV show.
It's their opinion. Everybody's entitled to an opinion. And even if I don't like the opinion, oh, well, it's their opinion. It's not my opinion. It's not swaying my mind.
I mean, that's why South Park for so many years always had that message, that disclaimer in front of the episodes.
Yeah, that everybody that's in that all impersonations are done poorly.
Yep.
And again, like I said, I think that's the biggest problem right now is nobody knows how to take a joke. Nobody knows how to just sit down and go, okay, it's a joke. And
come on, Mr. Hat.
Yeah.
So because actually, and I was checking my phone earlier. I'm going to tell you this. Someone was replying to me about Superman, like one scene about the sugar scene where they always puts all the sugar in her coffee. And they're so mad
I thought that was hilarious.
Man. They're so mad about it. I was like, what's the point? Why are you so mad about such a simple, inoffensive joke?
Yeah.
So someone got upset because she was just continuously pouring sugar?
Yeah. And then and then about the ship thing where she's like flying a ship, and the guy's like, "Why? How is he flying a ship? Like she's the only citizen. She could have done it." Even though Mr. Terrific said, "All right," in the film that he make it purposely easy for everyone to fight it.
Well, even Mr. Terrific says, "Oh, it's intuitive. Anyone can fly this."
Yeah,
he says that to her.
Yeah.
She's like, "I don't know how to fly your ship." He says, "It's very intuitive. Anyone can fly it." He says that. So just sit your butt down and go with it, okay?
Yeah.
This is the guy. By the way, Mr. Terrific is like the third smartest guy I know. I think in DC, right? So of course, these people just making trivial things out of nothing.
the irony, this is not the first superhero movie that the actor who plays Mr. Terrific and the actor who plays Lex Luthor were in together.
Really?
Oh yeah, they were in a
X-Men
Marvel
First
movie?
Class.
Oh, yeah,
That's right.
When X-Men was still under Fox.
Fox, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember watching First Class in the cinema. Was it the one?
He got killed, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. I remember one of my favorite scenes was definitely when Magneto had that freaking coin thing and he just threw it in someone's head. I forgot it. I don't know why, but Kid me thought it was freaking cool.
Yeah. All right, I need the Sea Runner yet again.
That's right. Or no?
Oh yeah, Dave. Have you seen the new Marvel Legends figures? And then
which
one that was
ones?
like
Mephisto.
There's a lot, but there's one that caught my eye. It was the Gambit, and they had the starting lineup body.
Yeah.
Let me Google that one real quick. I don't think I saw the Gambit one.
Yeah, I had the starting lineup body. They reuse it.
Agreed, Jen. That was such a blessing not to have to deal with someone holding their phone up the entire time, and to be disconnected from my phone for like 2 hours.
What's that?
The Ghost concert. So Ghost made it a rule that that you would actually put your phone away for the concert, and they gave you this little yonder pouch, which was like a little like cloth pouch with a magnet on it that actually held the thing, like a magnetic lock on it. It held it shut until after the show, and then they'd use like a magnet to kind of unlock it.
Okay, Mirage, I think I see what you're talking about. The basketball one. It's a basketball scene from like the first episode of
Hey, Ricardo.
X-Men 97. Yeah, that's a cool 2-pack right there.
It's no worries, Ricardo. No worries. I'm not gonna say the line. Oh, they were more important than me. I don't care. You guys can go support who you need to support.
They also showed the Mephisto Marvel Legends.
Yeah,
and then they compare it. And then they compare it with freaking Spidey, the what's it called? Master Series Spidey. And then they compare it to each other. It's like, Hasbro, you know what you're doing right there, right?
Well, I'm sure there's going to be backlash with Mephisto because he's basically the devil.
Yeah.
And you get his throne. He really looks like a very cool figure. I like the. I'm kind of like looking at that Rogue and Gambit 2-pack though.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you really want to release this one? Because I mean, she winds up. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't watched X-Men 97. It's been out for like a year or so. Of course, she winds up shacking up with Magneto, and then our boy Gambit dies. So it's like, not too many people are fans of Rogue, But I've seen a lot of the figures. There's nothing that's like, oh, I have to drop everything. I have to try and get this figure.
Yeah.
Like
except Ghostbusters, the Ectoglow figures, which are a throwback from the 80s.
Oh yeah. Those. And then
Jen put out a good point here. Our world truly is heading towards Wall-E status. We may not be on the spaceship yet, but we're already looking at our phones 24/7.
That's true.
I am not. My phone is face down.
My phone's right there, actually. But I'm building my Gunpla right now. So.
Yeah.
You heard the term bros before hoes. It's Gunpla before her cell phones. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. I appreciate you, Ricardo.
That's what I'm telling myself.
I know, Tiger. I know. We appreciate you, Ricardo.
What am I missing here?
I'm gonna push pause on the build for a second to kind of bring this up. Ricardo brought up a good point. He went out and supported somebody, and before he came here, for supporting his friends. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, one of the biggest pet peeves I have, and this is the thing that kind of gets me a little bit, is if you support a streamer and another streamer streaming, go support, and you want to support them too, go support them. Don't. Yeah. And as a content creator, you're not going to hear me say the words, "Oh, you should be supporting me," and not supporting and not going over there right now. Yeah. And the VTubers are having their own problem right now.
Yeah.
But no, someone told me the other day that got brought up to them, that a mutual person in the YouTube community had chastised them for coming to support me.
Really?
And rather than supporting them. And I'm not naming names, I'm not going to throw anything out there, but that person told this other person, you know, that, you know, I wouldn't miss one person here. And that it was okay, that, you know, they need to come over and hang out with them more, because, you know, and that person messaged me and said that they felt so bad about that that's why they had left early. And I was like, you know, that at any time, if you want to get away, if you don't want to come tonight to a stream, I'm not going to hold that against you.
Mm-hmm.
John, welcome to the stream. How are you? And that's the thing, is like, same, Tiger, same. That behavior there is not acceptable in this community, you know. Again, if it happens and it happens in front of me, I will address it. But I'm not going to address it until it happens in front of me. Because I am the kind of person that I want you to be safe. I don't want you to feel like you're about to be threatened. I think I cut out the wrong part. I don't want you to feel like you're about to be intimidated or treated badly for coming to me to tell me about something. I cut out the wrong part. Just because someone isn't happy with you, you know, spending time with another YouTuber. I've got friends that stream all the same times as me. And 100% I will say that if they're streaming when I'm streaming, I wish I could support them, but I can't. I can't, you know, and I'm not going to guilt you for not being here on time. I'm not going to guilt you for, you know, anything, because that's not why would I guilt the community that I have? I see what the problem is here. And you guys know as well as I do that this community is made up of several different communities from content creators of all different walks. And to be honest, YouTube is big enough for everybody. Oh, that would be cool, John. I'd like to see that if you ever get it done, man. I love custom kit. I love custom kits. I love kit bashes. But that's just me, guys. And I know that was a lengthy little discussion there.
It's okay.
But you know, that came to my mind, and it's been on my mind all weekend, because the person that told me was just like, exactly, Tiger, exactly.
Oh,
that's all cool, Ricardo. That's all cool. Like, I get that, but you know, and which one was it? Well, Ricardo, if you don't mind me asking. Tiger, you can stream on Fridays if you want to. It's fine, brother. It's fine. Like, I don't care when you guys stream. If you guys want to stream the same day I do, it's fine. I don't. At first, I got a little miffed about that, but I was like, you know, YouTube's big enough, and eventually my community is going to be big enough that if someone's streaming the same day I stream, let them. It'll help them grow just as much as it's helped me grow.
True.
I don't want you guys to feel obligated to cut your time for me. You know, and now, if had this been years ago, yeah, I would have been, or not even years ago, like months ago, when I was still kind of like feeling like I was about to give up. that thought process used to cross my mind all the time. Is like, you know, X is streaming the same day I do, and that's taking away from my views. And I got to realizing that thought process was terrible. It's not beneficial.
Absolutely.
All right, heads in. So we're now putting the suit together, the top half of the suit together, guys. That neck scared me just now. Like, it did not feel. All right, there we go. There's the first hat. There's the first little bit there.
Think about it.
Tiger, me when I get into a competitive game like Fortnite, if I'm having a lot of fun and it's not super like just aggressively toxic, that's the me you got. That's the me you got Friday night. And again, guys, Fortnite is a once a month thing on Friday nights now. I've brought it back. And I'm glad that you guys were able to experience me having fun with it again, because for a long time, Dave, you know, I hated it.
I know.
I got to where I hated it. And
yeah, but this isn't regular Fortnite. This is, it's that blitz.
Yeah.
So as long as they keep that moving forward, or rotating into the OG once in a while, I mean, I've played the regular one a bunch of times. I still have fun with it. A lot of times, the people who I usually like to play with, Birdbug, Bree, are not always available. So sometimes I'll play a couple rounds of solo.
Yeah.
But it's better when you have fun. Even if
Nice,
you
Ricardo.
don't have if you don't have your people with you, if you're not having fun, when a game's not being fun, you don't want to play it as much.
Yeah. And you did put a good point there, Tiger. And Dave, it was great to play with you all night, dude. Because I feel like me and you only get like one group of matches, and after that you're done. And I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah. And I hate that. I'd like to get you in more,
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I know that, like, you and Dre had, I know y'all are taking a break, you said, right now because of everything going on in life.
Yeah, I mean, he's got some stuff going on in life, and I'm hoping in the future things will, bounce back. I mean, we've taken a hiatus with the Outer Dimension podcast before.
Yeah.
And then we came back, and we had a whole schedule all the way into the fall of people. So all of that is on hold. And also, in all honesty, I really haven't been doing a whole lot with my own channel. In all honesty, I've done a couple videos about the pack build that I've been doing.
Yeah.
I want to do more 3D printing, so that's where kind of like I'm going to be shifting. But because of YouTube, I'm thinking of actually doing game streams exclusively on Twitch.
Yes.
And then maybe trying to record that and see what I can do. Because I did the Game of Thrones game, which King's Road, playing like the first episode or first chapter of it, was fun as hell. I really enjoyed it, but the fact of the matter is I had to go through the entire stream using YouTube Studio and basically remove the music from it.
Yeah.
Which sucks. You shouldn't have to do that with your streams.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to, and that's one of the reasons why if the game has the option to remove music, and that's what I have to look for.
Yeah.
A lot of times is I will remove the music because YouTube is notorious for being a copyright haven, just because YouTube doesn't do their license. They don't want to have to deal with the licensing headaches. Twitch doesn't care. Twitch is like, we'll just do what we want. And,
But also a game without any score whatsoever.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks, let's be honest. Because I mean, part of it is music.
Yeah, and that's another reason why like I don't play certain games on my channel is because if their music is super heavily copyrighted, even by the company that makes it, I'm gonna go ahead and say real quick that especially if it's like a TV, Dragon Ball, any of the TV branded stuff, and if it's like I'll mute the music itself and just use my community the whole time.
Yeah. But it's like with me, it's like I would love to be able to just find a complete library of music that's copyright free, but that goes with gameplay, or at least get you pumped up while in the gameplay. That would be something great. But usually for those kinds of services, you are paying for stuff. Yes, YouTube does have its music library, but it's not anything you're going to be playing for the background.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
like
that's stuff.
even though there are some really great artists who are putting their music up on the library,
Yeah.
Aaron, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The problem is though, eventually at some point that may not be copyright free anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you
a
find
concern.
yourself facing a warning or an actual strike.
Yeah. That's a fear of mine I have with like you said, we use Netflix a lot of times.
Yes.
But I have found that like most of those people that claim their music are like third-party music vendors.
Yes.
And I even like reached out to YouTube and I was like, this is from their copyright-free library, the company that's claiming it, and YouTube went through and cleared it up, and I hadn't had an issue since. And if I ever do get hit with it, I'm quick to go to YouTube and be like, hey, this is what's happening. This is the, and I save a screenshot from the video that they posted, that Netflix themselves posted, that says, this is a copyright-free song. Here's where you download it from. And that's where I downloaded it from. I will tell YouTube in a heartbeat. And if YouTube don't like it, they can, in
the words of the end, they can suck it.
Exactly.
But
they can follow, the old, what was it? Generation X Generation? The wrestling
Generation
group?
X.
Yeah, the Generation X. There we go. My brain is not braining today. They can hit the old suck it, It was fun. It was fun. And I've seen some of the stuff from that version of Doom, Doom the Dark Ages. That looks like it's a fun game.
Well, I know Ricardo mentioned
DJ.
earlier that there's going to be a Hellraiser game coming out.
Yeah, there is.
I don't know if that's going to be like a hunting grounds kind of situation where it's like a 4-on or a 5-on-1 kind of deal, or what?
I got a feeling if it's an Ilphonic game, then yes.
Wait, we got to hate an Ilphonic like that.
Oh no, I'm not hating on them. That's just their bread and butter. I mean,
Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. What?
Spirits Unleashed. You had
Hey, at least it's. I will say this: when it comes to Ilphonic and especially Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed, yes, I am a little biased.
Predator Hunting Grounds.
It is a free to play game for one.
Yes.
Okay. Or I should say, you in some cases you may have to buy the game, but once you buy the game, there's no DLCs you're paying for. You're not paying for anything else. They're doing Twitch drops by watching other gamers, watching other creators do it. What I do is I just open up a Twitch tab. I type in the game I'm looking for. I let that play for the hours on end. You can mute it so you don't hear it. Just sit in the background, and you get 4 or 5 skins that are unlocked, or you get new gear that's unlocked. Or I mean, at least they're doing free content. They're not making you pay to play like so many others with the microtransactions. But I will say this: it's refreshing to have a company out there that does that.
Yeah.
Even though they did have to downsize themselves this past year.
Mm-hmm.
But at least they're still moving forward with stuff, which is great.
Yeah. And, getting back, the whole copyright thing and all that and talking about that, I see that's been going on. That's the conversation that we're kind of sitting on right there. By the way, speaking of that, I tell you guys all the time, especially when we discuss like monetization for YouTube, how it sounds like a good thing, but it's really just a headache. Here's the kicker. I got a huge super chat night one night. It was that night was going to basically get me paid for the month of July. YouTube did not pay me for the month of July. They said instead they would push it till August. So I have to wait an entire month for them to pay me for that one night, because I guess either it was too much money at one time or it came in too late for their window.
Isn't that convenient?
Yeah, it's super convenient for them to say, oh yeah, well, we can't pay you, but then it's just frustrating. It's frustrating because I mean, the person that donated those super chats literally donated at a good time. The time would have matched what would have been the time to send it out, or not to send it out. Just basically it was good timing when they sent their super chats. However, YouTube, in their infinite wisdom,
YouTube.
Yeah, that saying is so true on 100% of the level. It's so frustrating because as someone who's been a content creator with them and has done the hard work and cried over I haven't cried over the numbers in a while, but looking at some of those numbers, you put blood, sweat, and tears and everything.
It's discouraging.
It gets super discouraging. It does. But at the same time, I can't dwell on those numbers because if I dwell on those numbers, it's going to make me give up. But it's still a frustrating thing when you sit there and look at YouTube and you go, okay, so I didn't earn enough to pay my bills. You're saying that I didn't make enough money in that one stream where I made enough money that you had the pleasure of taking 30% of, by the way. You've already got your 30% because guess what? It's there. It's super frustrating. It really is frustrating because as a content creator, I'm here every day to come on here, and I don't ask you guys for super chats. I don't ask for the money, but I feel like if I've earned that money, I have the right to say, yes, that is I have the right to it when it's time for it to come out. And their whole thought process on, I guess, must have been, oh, well, it didn't get here until this day.
Well, it's not your fault.
Yeah, I mean,
if there was an issue with posting, that is Google's system.
Yeah,
that's not your fault. So
yeah, and there was no excuse for it. It's just I looked at it one day and it was like, oh yeah, you'll get paid on August 20th. And August 20th. And I was like, hold up. No, I should have got paid on July 20th because that money came in before the July 20th deadline. So it is what it is. In the long run, it is what it is. I kind of banked on having that money earlier, but
it would have been nicer, obviously.
Yeah, well, I mean, I bought these Gundams with the idea of
you're going to have the monies.
That I was going to have the money, and sure enough, it, part of that's my fault for putting my chickens, putting my eggs in the basket before counting them.
I was going to say put your chickens in the deep fryer, but hey.
Yeah, that too.
But you know how you're seeing like people hating?
Yeah.
I had someone recently hate on me. Someone who I believed was a friend in the community, because I made one little Instagram post because I reached the goal I thought I would never reach. And I said, well, it was amazing. And because I used the words that all the views, all the subs, all the goals have been 100% homegrown. Nothing's been bought. There's been no, I didn't say the word bought, but I said I did not take any shortcuts.
Yeah.
Well, someone decided to comment on that post via threads. And they said, hey, it's great that you reached this and everything, but maybe you shouldn't have worded that way. You might be, you might be offending people. And, when you talk that way, almost, I consider you a friend. It makes me wonder if you consider me a friend. Well, my takeaway from that is, why would this person feel that way unless they were someone who was taking said shortcuts?
Yeah, and I mean,
so, and this is someone who's kind of known in our circles.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, that's interesting. But I simply responded to him. I said, well, I do consider you a friend, but they never responded back to that. But
yeah.
Hey,
I remember seeing you.
Yeah,
I remember you saying something about that.
And I wasn't like, because there are people out there who do the shortcuts. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I've known people that have, and the shortcut we're talking about is buying subs, guys.
Yes.
Buying subs, buying views.
Yeah.
I'm not one to do that, and I refuse to spend my money on, on subs that aren't going to be genuine, that aren't going to be here, that aren't going to sit here and talk with me during a stream, And Dave, your post was not meant in malice. You meant in,
I said everything was homegrown, but they took down like homegrown, no shortcuts. But and that's why I did a video recently or a live stream where I said, hey, Mirage was in the chat. Where I basically said, hey, listen, it's just like TV. If you don't like what I'm doing, you can change the channel. You can unsubscribe. You can go right ahead.
Exactly. And I mean, that's the thing is like, I've looked at some channels that have taken off lately, you know, in our community. And the math don't math.
Nope.
You know, that's one of my favorite sayings to use is the math don't math. But at the same time, is that my spot to call? You know, is that my spot to be like,
hey, what's going on here?
Yeah. Well, not only, hey, what's going on here, but at the same time to be like, you know, for people like me and you who are doing it honest, doing it the right way, building it with a community, having our friends share our channels out there to everybody, you know, you'll see an ungenuine channel when they stream. You'll see it.
It's true.
And that's the thing is like you'll see it in their community. If they have 20,000 views on a video, say 20,000, I'm just throwing that out there, 20,000, but only 10 comments.
Yep.
That is a damning piece of evidence right there of, you know, someone doing that. Now, it's not my place to go in and say, you know, oh, you did that. But at the same time, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. You know, I'm thankful for people. I'm thankful for everybody who's out here sharing the channel and sharing the videos. Like, for instance, you know, I want to thank Tiger for helping me grow the channel the way he did. How's it going, Messiah? But that's the thing is like, you know, I see this community as one of progress, and I've seen, you know, like when Tiger shared my channel to help me get to 2,500 subscribers. I saw so many new faces popping up in there, and I was like, "This is legit. This is, you know, this is a great feeling." Yeah, this feels wonderful to have you know, friends in this community who want to see me succeed, who aren't pushing back, who aren't, you know, sitting there waiting for me to fail, you know?
Yeah. People who don't have an agenda.
Exactly. There's no agenda there. And me and Tiger talk a lot, and it's cool to see, like, it's cool to see when I get the notifications that, you know, it's cool to see it. It's cool to get the notifications that someone shared your stream that doesn't normally share your stream, or someone, you know, popped that someone's popping in that you hadn't seen in a while, pop in and come in and just make you feel like you're doing the right thing, you know? And that's the thing, Dave. Like, you're growing, I'm growing. We're growing naturally in the right way. And, you know, I've had people reach out to me and go, hey, can you, you know, hey, I know that you've grown your channel, but can you send some subs my way? And
sub for sub, it's a good thing.
Sub for sub is a dangerous thing. It's a dirty thing. It's a nasty thing, because it's not going to grow your channel, and YouTube looks at that.
Yep.
Well, like the stream I did that Mirage was hanging out in the chat of.
Yep.
I mentioned how there are these companies out there, these channels like Think Media, who I'm not a personal fan of.
Yeah.
But that's just me personally. However, you know, what they say is, oh, if you do this, 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 and this, you're going to grow your channel. No, you're not. It depends on what your content is. I mean, it would be great if we could grow our by doing A, B, C, and D. If there was a shortcut, a proven system, it would be great if it worked for everybody, but it's not going to work for everybody.
Yeah.
If what you're passionate about is action figures, if what you're passionate about is gameplay, your passion is multiple. Like you, Aaron, you, me, and so many other people. We're not just like, oh, we're not of the toy tuber space, so to speak.
Yeah,
I know you used to do DC McFarlane's.
Yeah, I used to do McFarlane, or
But ultimately, you are Gunpla and your video games.
Yeah, and one of the things I noticed about that is, like, when I was trying to be part of the toy community, I got there wasn't a huge like support for it. I got a few friends out of it. Like I got you, Dwayne, Stevie, Sleeping. There's a few of y'all out there that I gained, like Brandon, Ewok, but my Gunpla community, like Mirage and all of those people who, jumped into the Gunpla community with me, that was where I realized I needed to be.
Yep.
And, I realized I'm not a toy guy. I've got I'm a collector, but to be honest, my collection's it's all sitting in rough totes right now.
And see, that's one thing I kind of pointed out was I do not consider myself a toy tuber anymore.
Yeah.
I said, I'm a collector. I collect stuff that brings me nostalgia, that brings me joy, but I'm not a toy tuber because, one, I don't have the connections, and two, I don't have the financial resources to go and pre-order figures to get figures before anyone else does.
Yeah.
I mean, today I went out shopping, and I came back with a Gundam kit, and I came up with a G.I. Joe figure.
Yeah.
But it's because it's firefighters, and I really wanted to get this, so I grabbed it.
Yeah.
Am I going to do a video on it? No. I hung out on a large stream that happens on Saturday nights. Not yesterday, but the weekend before. And it's a great community. There are a lot of great people, a lot of people who make customs, who do a lot of their own stuff. But ultimately, when they were short a few people, I said, hey, I can hop on. So I hopped on. We were having a conversation, but while I was doing that, I opened up about maybe 10 or 12 figures.
Yeah.
I didn't say, hey, check this out, guys, because it's something that's been out for a long time.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff I have, I wait the long game so I can afford it. That's the plain and the simple of it.
Yeah.
This one figure I have is from Kamen Rider Saber. I mean, Titular Rider. I remember I saw that years ago at a shop. I mean, not at an event, like $50. But last year when I went in Japan, I got for way less. So that's why I always play the long game.
Yeah.
So I mean, because of that, it's like, you know what? I don't consider myself a toy tuber anymore. I will always have an opinion on things.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it is, my channel is always going to be a mixture of things. I love to talk. I love to do tech stuff. I really get into 3D printing,
Yeah.
I mean, making this is all 3D print.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from the sticker label here, but this is all 3D print, but from a distance, you couldn't tell. And I love doing that,
Yeah. And Tiger, to be honest, you deserve more than that, dude. You're 80 you've gotten 80 subscribers and you're 5 away from 1,600. You deserve a lot more than that, dude, because you are a fun guy. You are entertaining, man. But Ricardo, getting back to your point, for me, the moment you pop into my chat, I'm gonna say, hey, I'm looking at the chat. I'm checking the chat because I want to make sure you guys are having fun. There we go, guys. If you haven't subscribed to Tiger already, please go over there and subscribe to him, guys. I want to see him hit his goal tonight. I want to see him hit it. I want to see him hit it, and he's hitting it hard. Spare the moment hobbies. You're right, Tiger. That's where it's a lot of fun.
I don't know why, but I connected this piece on.
But guys, there's a link I'm going to be pinning in the top of the chat. Let me do that real quick.
That only took about 25 minutes to get one little vent piece this right here just to get it on.
Yeah.
Jesus.
MGs can be like that, man. They can be.
Well, I like how the mechanics of this is, because this whole torso kind of like rotates on an angle here.
Yeah.
So I kind of dig that.
By the way, Jen, you are now the top fan in the chat, so don't worry. It picked back up and it got you.
She was like, "What now?"
Yeah, it was like it had her at like 3rd place. Guys, I'm pinning a link at the top of the chat. Let's get Tiger to 1600 tonight. You guys know what to do. You guys are part of this community. You know exactly how to make that happen. Grow my brother Tiger there, guys. He is more than deserving of even he needs 2K. He needs 2K. He needs more than 2K. I mean, I would love to see him hit 20,000. I would love to see him grow his channel, because this man right here has been so just inspiring for me to keep going, you know. Whenever I had that moment, he was one of the first people to reach out to me and be like, brother, you have been, the first thing he told me was that I was his inspiration for doing this.
Inspiration or perspiration?
He came to me and he told me that I inspired him to start his YouTube journey. And when he said that, guys, I mean, that immediately, that hit me where it, I felt like if I've inspired one person, then by all means, I must be doing something right.
Well, I know he just got a few more subs.
Sweet. And Tiger, you keep me posted, man. You keep me posted. Let me know when you cross that threshold, man. One day at a time. That's right, Tiger. We put our foot forward each day, guys. You may start with your foot behind. You may start with your foot behind you. But remember, you're always going to move forward. The only time you should move backward is if you're in trouble. But at the same time,
stranger danger. What?
Push forward. Yeah. Push forward, guys. Don't give up. Because I'm going to tell you right now, your journey in YouTube, if you are a content creator and you look at your numbers and you say, man, I only got 3 views. You got 3 views, man. That's 3 people that watched your video and said, I enjoy this guy. I enjoy this guy's community. I enjoy being part of this community. And, you may have content creators out there that don't get that. They don't get the genuine growth from their community. Or they may not understand why you're excited about that. Tiger's a ton of fun. Does a lot of giveaways for Fortnite and stuff, guys. Has some good Fortnite streams, as a matter of fact. Definitely one of my YouTube bros. He's been following me for a little while, thanks to Doppel. That's how a lot of us here met.
Poor Tiger.
We met Tiger through Doppel, Old Doppel. I hope Doppel's all right.
We're gonna have to hunt him down.
I actually found him I actually talked to him on Discord a few months back, about a month or 2 back, and I told him that he needs to come play Fortnite with us one night because we're bringing it back. And it sounds like he's kind of getting his life.
Hey, if he's working on himself, then
he's working on himself.
That's best.
He is working on himself. So, we'll have Doppel around here soon. He'll be back.
Promise worth it. But no, that, like what you're saying, a few moments ago, before the Doppel thing about the, growth. I always say, like, anytime like there's a new goal that I somehow hit, I always say, I'm blown away that we reached this. Hell, I'm blown away that I ever hit 100 subscribers or let alone 100 views.
Yeah. And I mean, that's the thing is, like, I will say this. That moment of just jealousy does peek in on every content creator. We look at someone else and we go, man, why couldn't I get that? Man, I know I could do better than that. But at the same time, I've gotten to the point now where I'm like, man, I'm just happy I've got the community I've got now. It used to bother me to see a content creator out there getting like hundreds of views on a boring video, you know, and it would be boring to me, but maybe it was not boring to someone else. And I finally had to sit down and realize I'm not going to be, you know, I'm not going to be the guy out there watching, you know, getting 100 views on watching a Looney Tunes video or something like that, you know. You're welcome, Dave.
Nice callback.
You're welcome. But you know, maybe that's because that person that watches those Looney Tune videos is watching something that people are looking for, you know. And I didn't think about that. It's exactly. I can only compare myself to myself. You know, if I'm sitting there comparing myself to like Gray Still Plays, who's one of my favorite YouTubers, I need to take a step back and realize Gray does his thing. I do my thing. I can't do Gray's thing. And I can't be. Yep. He will forever be known as the legendary jingle fucker. That is right, Ricardo. That is right. Good old Doppel, the legendary jingle fucker.
That's why I can't go past the gas station without blowing it up.
Exactly. We have to do that in
Fortnite. In Fortnite, people. Calm down.
In Fortnite. Yeah, Dave does not go around blowing up gas stations in public.
Yeah, terrorists in the freaking.
I stopped that, okay? Calm down.
I am the arm right away. I need to paint the hand here.
But Aaron knows I used to go around to other people's channels, like where what the Rolando does.
Yeah.
I used to share links all the time. And then it got to the point also where it's like, well, wait a minute, I'm always sharing links. I'm always helping everyone else out. And, you know, it's just like with Aaron. You stopped, you know, constantly sharing everyone's links because they weren't, let's be honest, they weren't reciprocating.
Yeah. Right? And two, I would share links for people that were
popping for like, people would like pop in for like 5 seconds. Hey, I've made my appearance. And then poof, they're in the ether.
I will share links if you truly are someone who is active in the community and you are a friend. If you are a friend, I will give you that share. But if you're not active and you're not participating and you're not here, I mean, even if you're lurking, I like that. I like it a lot. I like it a lot when even that you're lurking. You lurking, the people out there lurking right now, appreciated. There's 100% appreciation for you guys. Hands down, because you're here. By the way, let me catch up with the chat a little bit. I am so far behind. But yeah, I look at my own progress, guys. That's the thing is, I get inspiration from content creators, but I'm not going to get judgment from content creators. You know, I'm not going to sit there and judge what they do. Yeah, Tiger. I mean, that's where everybody starts out. We all start out somewhere. I started out on an old laptop with an Elgato that I had bought years ago and just decided I was going to do content with for the first channel I was part of. And I lacked the confidence in myself to really get started. And so I gained that confidence back. When I gained that confidence back after leaving that channel and kind of finding myself again, because that was the problem, is I'd gotten tied in with, to say that there was, I won't say that, I'm not trying to say that there was any kind of like belittling, but me and that person just, I was there for the comedic role. And you guys know I'm a funny guy. I try to be a funny guy, at least. I feel like I'm a funny guy. I feel like I make a lot of people laugh, and I try to be as friendly as possible. But it came to the point that I felt like that was all I was there for. I wasn't there to help play video games, so I changed my tune-up. I changed my role. All right, let's get down the chat a little bit. Ricardo dropping a dab party for the Jingle Fucker. Let's go ahead and give the Jingle Fucker his dab party. I just love saying Jingle Fucker, guys. All right, let me get back up to the chat. Tiger just said, okay, hang on. I just saw we got a message here. Blind Mag, what's up? How's it going, sis? From another miss down there, and the also suffering from the heat. You're also suffering from the heat just below us. Tiger, congrats, dude. 1601. Let's go, guys. Let's go,
There
guys.
you go.
Tiger, you deserve more than that, brother. I hope to see you hit hope to see you hit 100 subs this week to gain 100 subs this week alone. Yeah, YouTube's on a bender. That's all it is.
YouTube was born as a bender. What are you talking about?
Dude, I love the Elgato products, man. They are.
Hey, I'm using an Elgato, the face cam, the first one, the Mark 1. That's what I'm using right now.
See that? I want to move up to an Elgato webcam. I really do.
I mean, I just watch Amazon and I got a good deal on it. I'm not using my OBSBot right now because it's a motion tracking camera.
Yeah,
it's great. It's a 4K motion tracking camera, but if you're still, I can use it to like zoom in and get it has autofocusing on it. It's great, but like I still use my Elgato. Hell, I still have my C9. Was the C922?
Yeah, the C920.
Or
was it the 22?
It's a 22. I don't have it hooked up right now. Usually I use it for work, and then like even work is like, wait a minute, your webcam looks fantastic. I'm like, yeah, because I'm not using the webcam. I'm not using the laptop. I'm using my own.
Yeah. See, at work I have the desktops we have the built-in laptops or the built-in webcams already on the monitors. But I will say this: the webcam we have on ours is good for like the meetings. I'm not telling my boss, hey, throw some extra money into a webcam for me.
I love this.
Yeah.
But hey, I still like using my my face cam. There you go.
Yeah, we live in the South there, Blind Mag, for sure. I miss Doppel playing with us too. We're gonna have to get him eventually. We have to get him back. Did everybody get a spinny wheel for a second? Sorry, that may have been just a blurp in the
That might be me switching back and forth from my camera.
Jen says refresh my screen. Oh, she was telling Ricardo to refresh the screen.
Oh, okay.
Tiger says, "Oh man, when you let go, you're hilarious." Yeah, I try to be, man. I try to be funny.
As long as you're not going to the farts. Hey, we don't need smell-o-vision.
Thank y'all for taking care of Tiger. And if you guys go over there and watch his streams, he's got an amazing community as well. And it's funny to watch his like giveaway streams too. Made some tacos. Nice, Blind Mag. We had steak and mashed potatoes.
Kind of tacos.
Mirage, how's your Red Gundam coming along?
Yeah, so far I'm building another arm, but here's how it's the progress so far.
No, that is such a beautiful kit, man. I can't wait.
The arms are nice.
My bro got me one, so I'm excited.
The hand cover is not. It's supposed to be orange, but then of course you don't have part. You have to paint it yourself.
Oh, I need to get me that. I need to get me some of that stuff there, Tiger. I need to get me a stream deck. Yeah, I might look into seeing about getting one in a webcam here soon, Jen, whenever Elgato does their deals.
I mean, for like stream decks, what do you exactly utilize them for?
It'd be like, so if I wanted to do the dab party, I could just tap it and it would do the dab party. And then
I guess I can look into that.
I had the app and I was using the app, but it's so laggy. It's not super responsive.
It's so laggy.
It's laggy indeed.
A24? Where are you?
Tiger made it to number 1. He made it to number 1 in the chat. Oh, you're back to number 1. Lights, camera, and sound. Nice. Yeah, I did. So I can control my mic by touching the top of my mic. So I'm good with that. Camera, I'm using a cheap camera right now, guys. It's one I got off of Amazon for like $30, for like $30 to $40. I got it because I thought it would be a better deal than what I had, because I had like another one, and I have a Razer. The Razer only does 720p, which I mean would be fine considering the fact it's only such a small image that it's not really gonna make a difference.
I had the Keo Pro, and I actually gave that to Dre.
Yeah.
It was a good camera. It's just that I wanted something that does autofocus. Because
Yeah.
like with figures and stuff, I wanted to show off things. It's
See,
like with this, I have to do like a zoom so you can get a proper view on it. But
yeah. But I mean, with everything now, I mean, I've actually learned how to adjust my settings in my camera. So like, as you can see, it's not so blurry now. I have to fix that in OBS before I come over here to talk studio.
now, how do you like this?
All right, John,
compared
have a
to-
good night.
Or how do you like Talk Studio compared to StreamYard? Because I have my own opinions.
I like it to an extent. There's a lot more I wish I could do, like adjusting, like organizing things a little better.
Yeah.
I feel like the organization's a little bit whack on here.
And obviously, they've been slightly improving some of it.
Yeah, they are working along.
But like,
I like the price point though. That's the big kicker for me because
and that's the thing. Like, you pay like $19 a month, and you also get access to all their themes.
Yeah.
So like, if you do like traditional game streams, you can download any one of their themes onto OBS, and bam, you have it right there. So I mean, to me, that's a great price point itself. Even though once upon a time there were issues with Stream Elements and Stream Labs, and there was a lot of controversies a few years ago.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
I mean, you can't go wrong to get this all included. It works out pretty damn good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But also, sometimes you want to be a little bit more original. You want to tailor things like yours. You have your own custom intros, and sometimes you want to be able to just slightly tweak some of the stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, like right now, I'm still using StreamYard because I went back to StreamYard for Stream Flickr to do the 24-hour stream, right?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to be able to bring as many people in. I wanted to have the best quality video I could possibly afford to do at the time.
Yeah.
And when I decided I was going to cancel, they're like, "Hey, we'll give you a discount. We'll give you StreamYard for 24 or no, it's 26 a month up until October." I'm like, okay, for a few bucks more, I'll do it, because Dre and I were, of course, doing Outer Dimension, which that's on hiatus now. So I am considering going back to this.
After I played around with Talk Studio a little bit, and the integrations with Streamlabs itself makes it pretty decent.
And considering this used to be Melon, like 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's come a long way, and I'm hoping they're going to have more stuff. I mean, the thing that really clinches StreamYard, but that's more for like talking streams.
Yeah.
Is you can stream what you're like. If I'm brought on as a guest, or if I bring you on as a guest, you can then stream that to your channel. So it allows for cross. You can share in different platforms. You can share to different channels, but also then it's that's kind of a touchy area, gray area, if you will.
Yeah.
And you and I both know why.
Yeah.
Because you get people like, hey, you're trying to pass off your content as theirs, but then it's just that one off.
Yeah.
But I mean,
and that's one of the reasons why I don't do a lot of that kind of collabing anymore.
No, we know.
Yeah. I know that there are times that people have joined me for streams.
Yep.
And like with that, I mean, they're going to be getting I have to put all of my stuff aside. Like, I can't use my dab parties. I can't use any of that stuff, because then if I were to do co-streams like that, it's going to go over to their channel. It's pretty much copy paste,
Yeah. That's why I said, like, for some streams, like if I have a guest on, and let's say I'm doing I used to do Tuesday night streams that were live.
Yeah.
And if I bring someone on and I was trying to feature them, it works out, because now, they're getting exposure with people who happen to be watching me at the time.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why well, that was great and all, but also it was like Tuesdays. See, that's another thing. It's hard to do that kind of stuff on YouTube, because there's a lot because I was part of the toy tube space. No, I got a few people. I get like a handful of people,
Yeah.
who would watch. And I appreciate everyone who would watch. Ricardo chiefly, he was always there. Him and a few
Yep.
others, Ultra Carzilla. But the problem was there would be other people who might appear in the chat, but they
Mhm.
would be having their own full blown conversations. Now it's okay if you're talking about, hey, snack foods and stuff, but if you're essentially watching someone and you're not even participating in their discussion at all, and I mean 100% at all, that sends a vibe, and that's why I stopped doing Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
But that's also another reason why I'm thinking of Twitch. I mean, I'm not going to do, was it Rumble? Is that what it is called?
I mean, I know there's Rumble out there. There's
But
Twitch,
I hear it's
Kick,
very
Rumble.
political, though. That's the thing. That's what throws me away. Like, no, I'm not going to do that.
There's so much out there anymore that's just that, and that's one of the reasons why I don't. Again, I'm apolitical. If someone had to ask me what my political stance is, I would tell them go watch the White Files, and that's my political stance.
My political stance is my 2 feet. What?
Yeah, I'm pretty much. I feel like at this point, it's two sides. It's two-headed coin, and every time we elect somebody, we're flipping the same coin. And I will stand by that statement, and I will be honest that I haven't seen any changes that have really helped any of us.
Preaching to the choir.
It
just
I
seems like
I hear the name calling anymore, and it's all a popularity contest. It's never it hasn't been a true let's fix this.
Let's look at the problems and let's actually go in and do some work. I've said this plenty of times. It doesn't matter who you really vote for, because
Tiger?
Even if that person, he or she, or they, are dedicated to making changes, they are working against the past 20 or 30 years of mistakes, of work, and there's no way you're going to be able to fight against that, because everyone has to be on the same page.
Yeah.
And it's just never going to happen.
By the way, I see Ricardo, I have seen your dab party, and therefore I must acknowledge your dab party. That is the party we're running on, guys. I am running for president in the
dab party platform.
Dave, you will be my secretary of robots.
Hey.
You were to make mechas happen. Tiger, I am taking a look at that message now because I've got some time here.
We're renaming Space Force. It's now Gundam Wing. Copyright pending.
It's don't get sued by Bandai, Sean.
However, the first mobile mech suit will be named Barbatos.
Yeah,
I'd be a little biased.
We can name it that, or we can name it, Eagly. Just give it the whole Peacemaker deal.
I'm down with that. I'm still trying to see if I can get people together for that. Because when Peacemaker 1 came out, Dudes Nerdery, and Left Coast, Rick.
Yeah.
The three of us did a Peacemaker podcast.
Nice.
We were doing I don't think they were lives. They might have been lives. It's so long ago. But we actually did that. There was just three of us because we were all fans of Peacemaker. We're like, hey.
I love the show. It's a good show.
They have a new theme song.
Do they?
Yes. I'm a little sad.
Yeah, I love Do You Really Wanna?
Yeah. But, they're going to have a whole new intro, and I don't want to give spoilers out for anyone, but it should be very fun.
Yeah.
Should be very fun. Because I'll be honest, I hated Peacemaker and Suicide Squad. But then James Gunn just had to work his magic and make me love the guy and love the show and just love the atmosphere.
Definitely, dude. I love it.
Besides, how can you not love a character that has an eagle actually hugging him?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, if only those damn monkeys would just be nice and give Mirage a hug.
No, they're not nice creatures. That for sure.
All right, we're almost finished with this kit. Just got to cut out the effects parts and get the hip put together, and that should be it for this kit.
All in the hips.
This is actually a nice build. Like, I'm not hating this at all. We got several hands we need to put together too, so I'm sure that'll be coming up here soon. All right, let me clean up those little pieces.
I feel so bad. I'm so like behind.
Messiah says he's the president now. Ricardo says he stands on tequila, tacos, and toys. The
It
three
sounds
T's.
bad platform to me as long as you can balance yourself.
That's right, Messiah. And the other T's.
Let me guess. Jen is Secretary of Snacks.
She's going to be the first lady if I run. But yeah, she could be Secretary of Snacks as well. Ooh, good question. Tiger, for me, my favorite place to eat that is a fast food restaurant. Favorite place to eat to be fast food or a restaurant? Oh, for as far as it goes for restaurant, there's a little Irish pub I love to go to here called Madra Rua, and
Sounds Gaelic.
it is. It means red dog, red fox.
Okay.
It is a very good, like, you feel like you're actually in an Irish pub when you go there to eat. It's such a nice place to go to. Like, it's a very family friendly atmosphere for being a pub. You know, you think pub, you don't think a lot of that, but it really is like super family friendly. The flamethrower from Dairy Queen. As far as fast food goes, my favorite one's Culver's. I love Culver's. And then Jen says her favorite place ever is Boma. Yes, Boma's good. I like Morimoto's a little more than Boma, but Boma's really good. Tiger says he's got a question for Dave. Said he was getting his haircut the other day, and someone actually had the audacity to tell him that the Riddler was a better actor than the Joker from The Dark Knight.
I mean, they're both good actors, but then the thing is, you cannot beat Joker.
You have a Riddler.
I think he's talking about the latest Riddler in the Bat one.
The Bat.
Yeah.
Pattinson.
Yeah, that actor was better than the Joker from The Dark Knight.
Because if we're talking about Riddlers, I hate to say it, I kind of enjoyed what's his name that was in Gotham, the TV series. I kind of enjoyed him as that Riddler.
Yeah.
But as far as the Pattinson Batman, the Matt Reeves film,
yeah,
it's a whole different world, so it's kind of hard to gauge, you know.
Yeah.
That's my whole thing. It's kind of hard to gauge that, but let's see if I can fix this now.
Yeah, see, I loved Ledger's Joker. Ledger's Joker was a lot of fun for me.
Ledger's Joker was great. He's gonna be hard to, because the thing is, for years it was kind of like, okay, nobody's gonna beat Nicholson, and then, damn, just he killed.
Just get Ledger coming out with like this,
because he was there's a singer that he actually,
I gotta go try that place there, Tiger.
There's a singer that he older singer that he based was it Tom Waits? No, Tom Watts.
I know that Bane was based off of a old boxer from Wales One of
Yeah,
the
Tom Waits.
yeah.
That's who Ledger based his Joker
Really?
on. Well, if you ever seen how he talks in
Yeah.
interviews, pull up old interviews and you can
Yeah.
see it. It's like just like the way he talks, and it's just like that's where Ledger got it from. But it's
Yeah.
amazing.
If you get a chance, look how Tom Hardy played, how he came up with Bane's voice.
Right.
Yeah, he said that he was watching this
Confident.
he was watching this interview with an old Welsh boxer, a Welsh gypsy boxer.
Hey.
And he was like, ooh, Portillo's, I want to try that. Messiah kind of likes Pattinson. I need to watch it again. I need to watch it whenever I can actually adjust the brightness, because my theater had it so dark it was hard to see.
We saw it in the theaters with my cousin-in-law, I guess I would call him.
Yeah.
And we enjoyed it because I was worried about Pattinson.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, great. Batman does not sparkle. Come on.
Yeah, I made the same joke as well. I was like, my bat's not supposed to sparkle. But I think he did a good he did a good job.
Even I mean, for like kind of like a year two Batman, because obviously he's already established. The Batmobile I thought was great.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of a Mad Maxy kind of thing. But hey, it worked.
Yeah.
You know? But the problem was when you do a Batman, he has to be here. This is just my opinion, folks. These opinions are of Dave's dimension, no one else. My thing was, okay, he was good at being a Batman. His Bruce Wayne was non-existent.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, that was the problem I had personally. Okay? Because you got like, I think, and this is a hot take, I think Ben Affleck was a good Bruce Wayne. I thought he was a pretty good Bruce Wayne because, you know, like even at the the end of Justice League, like when he shows up and he buys back
Wild Tiger.
You know, the Clark, you know, the Kent family farm.
Yeah.
And he's like, how did you do it? The bank took it. Well, I just bought the bank. That's Bruce Wayne. You know, or the first time we see Bruce Wayne, he's saving a small child, you know, during the whole attack when, you know, it was Superman versus Zod. You know, that's Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne can't help but try and save someone. That's who he is. So to me, that made the most sense. You know?
Yeah.
And you know, I really enjoyed it. I wish he would have had a chance for a proper standalone Batman film, but you know, he'll never get that.
Agreed.
You know?
I'm with you on that, Dave. And me and Will have talked about it as well, as like we feel like it would have been better if he'd have got a standalone film just to kind of, you know, give it a chance, see if it would have worked. But again, Warner Brothers has never been one to make clear decisions.
Oh, did you see the latest they did? Did you see the latest decision they did?
No.
A couple years ago, there was a movie. It was going to be a live action mashup. It was called Coyote versus Acme.
Oh yeah, I saw
it
that.
It got shelved along with everything else. Guess what's coming out?
Coyote versus
It's coming out to theaters.
Yeah, it's coming out. I saw that.
So my whole thing is this: Warner Brothers, you shelved a bunch of stuff. Batgirl was made.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that it needed post-production.
Mm-hmm.
Give it the post-production. Just put it out there. Don't let it sit on the shelves. Put it out there and see if you can actually get anything out of it. But also, here's a problem with that. James Gunn's head of DC.
Yeah.
When it comes to DC media, that is. He probably, you know, this Batgirl was going to be like a standalone, I think, to my knowledge. She was more of a Snyderverse Batgirl.
Yeah.
So I doubt we'll ever see anything of it. But who knows? They can retcon a lot of stuff because guess what? Peacemaker was a Snyderverse character.
Yeah.
Technically speaking. So, hey, anything can happen. But yeah, I just find out like, okay, so you're just shelving all these other projects, but you're going to release Coyote versus Acme, which, oh, by the way, starred John Cena.
Did it?
John Cena's in that film.
Nice.
So I'm like, who knows? Maybe they're just like, hey, well, you know, We'll
Yeah.
we'll give Mr. Cena some bones since we're doing season 2, and he does appear in Superman, small little cameo. But
Yeah.
still. Now, did you guys see Superman?
I have not.
Here's the thing: I was going into it,
Oh,
I wanted to hate it.
yeah.
Came out loving it.
See, I
There's
think
your
that was,
food for thought because it's James Gunn. He does
Yeah.
amazing work. You think you're gonna hate something, and he finds a way to just get at you. I mean, Nicholas Hoult was
Exactly.
great as Lex Luthor. Without spoiling things, this Superman's a different Superman than we've seen before. We always see Superman's be so overpowered.
Yeah.
He humanized them even more than I think we've seen in the past 15 or 20 years. With the exception of Smallville, I think he's humanized. Showed that Superman isn't perfect. Showed that just a vulnerable side to him. You know,
Yeah.
made him look more like us, because one thing that Smallville did was you saw Superman in training. You saw Clark trying to learn how to do things. You saw him trying to figure out just life and relationships in general.
Nice,
We get
Messiah.
sprinkles of that in there. I thought that everyone that they had in there actually did a pretty good job. My wife was a fan of the actress who plays Lois Lane
Yeah.
because she's from the Amazon series The Marvelous Mrs. Mabel.
Yeah.
That's her.
Okay.
And now my wife says that she can't see her playing that character anymore. She can only see her as Lois. So,
Nice.
but I mean, there's music in there, the score. I mean, we get to see the fortress, and there's, big shocker. I know it's been blown up all over social media. Alan Tudyk does voice one of the robots,
Nice. I love Alan
and of
Tudyk.
course, he's awesome.
Yeah, he is.
And you'll enjoy it. There's all these little extra scenes in there. There's a little sprinkle of an extra scene mid end credits. You'll probably get a little kick out of it, but it sets the tone for future movies.
Gotcha. I know Jen will
And-
love the fact that Alan Tudyk is in the movie.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you hear the news? They're ending
Resident Alien.
Resident.
Yeah.
I'm mad. I'm really mad. They
I'm
seem
mad,
to be
but-
taking it pretty well, like in interviews.
Yeah.
Either that's being super nice, or maybe no. Well, the one that plays Asta,
Yeah.
she joked like, "Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll get a movie. Maybe they'll do a sci-fi movie to kind of wrap things up. Who knows?"
Yeah.
That's one of my very favorite shows. So I'm a little annoyed that they are ending it after
Yeah.
4 seasons. But they said, it has to do with like making money, and it's the business. So which means it's Sci-Fi Channel and their parent company of Comcast, which also is NBC Universal.
Yeah.
So it's them.
I kind of saw it coming. I mean, to be honest, I knew we were getting an extra season of. I knew we were getting this season here, but I know
so now
for a
there's
fact
just a
that
couple more episodes, and that's it.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah. And the thing is I knew that this season right here. God, these yeah, I'm gonna have to beef up these wrists. But I knew for a fact that once Sci-Fi announced that they were canceling it the first, or they weren't going, they weren't going to renew it. I was like, oh, it's only a matter of time. And then all of a sudden, here we get a save. Here we get USA saying, oh, we'll help save it. And I was like, yeah, they'll probably get it one more season, and then NBC is gonna be like, it was fun, but
You know what? But yeah, it's
yeah,
I don't know. I would like to feel hopeful and say, hey, maybe another network will be like, hey, Netflix or something will be like, hey, we get really great, there's great views, or hey, there's a lot of interest, because even they said the ratings is the best it's been.
yeah,
So many fans crave the show, they love the show. So it's like, why are you gonna shoot yourself in the toe like that? I'm like, just
But you want to hear something funny, Dave?
yes, I do.
So the other night, or the other day when we were at the concert, right?
Yeah.
We were sitting there kind of just waiting before we headed off to the Lenovo Center up in Raleigh.
Yep.
And I decided to go just, doom scroll a little bit on well, not doom scroll, but I was going to scroll on
Doom scroll.
I was going to scroll around on TikTok a little bit and look at and see what was going on in the TikTok community out there, because Ghost has a pretty big TikTok community. So
Okay.
I pull up TikTok, and lo and behold, Darcy from Resident Alien
Oh, geez.
was playing No Man's Sky, and apparently she's a big No Man's Sky player. Like, she loves No Man's Sky.
Oh, okay.
I was like, neat. And I commented in there. I said, "Greetings, fellow traveler. Safe travels on your journey." Of course, she didn't see it, because she was looking at. I think she was more or less just streaming the TikTok, but she was also like on Twitch.
And a lot of times you get so many comments flying by so fast. It's like you would like to acknowledge everyone, but it goes so fast. You're like, hey, I missed it. Sorry.
It's okay. I mean, I know that I'm one of thousands of people probably watching her. But it was cool to see. It was cool to see a celebrity that I watch on TV.
Celebrities are nerds now, man.
Yeah, it was cool to watch
us.
It was cool to watch one of the celebrities I've watched on TV playing one of the games I love, and I need to get back to it at some point. I need to go back and see how things are going in the updates. Let's see. I'm gonna catch up with the chat because it just went by real quickly.
See? There you go.
Ricardo is not a fan of the new Superman, but
that's okay. Ricardo,
just all over the place. Yeah. All right, Tiger. Have a good night. We appreciate you being here, Tiger. And I will holler at you later, dude. We definitely have to get together sometime. The new Fantastic Four movie impressed Ricardo. He said it was a lot better than he thought. I hadn't seen it yet. It's one of those things I'm just waiting for everything to come out on.
We're going to try and see it on possibly Tuesday. We'll see.
Nice. Night, Tiger. Have a good one. Much love to you, brother.
I don't know about where you guys are, but AMC does Wednesdays and Tuesdays at a bargain price.
Yeah, our nearest AMC would be like an hour and a half drive. So,
and no, I'm not a popcorn bucket person. I'm not paying $80 for a freaking popcorn bucket.
Crazy. When they announced that price, I said, "You got to be off your rocker to think someone would buy that." I mean, I know people would.
Now, here's the thing: I wouldn't mind getting that Regal car. The popcorn bucket is the fantastic car because it scales with the action figures. So if anyone is a collector, it's something cool to get because nobody's making that.
Yeah.
And it's got a nice, like, you don't know if you saw pictures of it. It's got a nice metal sheen to it.
Yeah, I think
so. It looks pretty nice as a collector piece, but still, it takes up spots, and that's like $40-$50 right there. I'm like, no, thanks. I'm already spending enough money going to Fan Expo.
Yeah,
and I hated what they did this week. They added more people because I'm already doing the Michael J. Fox, Chris Lloyd.
Yeah,
yeah. So they added the one who Claudia Wells, who plays the original Jennifer.
Yeah.
But now I can pass. I don't need her photo or anything.
Yeah.
Strickland, the actor who played Strickland.
Nice.
I already met him, so I already have an autograph from him. Bob Gale, the original creator and writer.
Yeah.
Leah Thompson.
Nice.
They added Leah Thompson. I'm like, no. So I'm gonna have to see if I can get money for like an autograph or maybe do a second private, because I'm doing a photo op. So I'm like,
yeah,
we'll see. Even I have someone making a special logo for me.
Nice.
If this logo works out the way I hope it does, it may be the new channel logo. So we'll see. But I'm thinking of getting it's a Ghostbusters Back to the Future mashup, and I'm hoping to, if it turns out well, I'm gonna post it on my TeePublic.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to go through some fan groups to find out the t-shirt sizes for Michael J. Fox and Chris Lloyd. I want to get shirts made and just present them to them, as gifts.
Yeah.
I'm sure they get that kind of stuff all the time, but still, I think it'd be kind of cool for me to kind of like present it to them.
Yeah. Messiah said it best. He said 3D print your own popcorn buckets.
Listen, I don't have it here because I gave it to one of my best friends. I did 3D print a Mr. Fusion.
Nice.
From Back to the Future, 1-to-1 scale. It's actually based on the model of a dice tower. So
Yeah.
you're talking about a bucket, probably about this wide, probably about maybe this deep. So it's maybe about that deep.
Yeah.
You can fill it up with
That's what she
popcorn.
said.
You got your own giggity. All right.
I love it.
All
I love
right,
it.
coming in clutch. But
All right, cleared off another runner.
but I mean that's the thing, like something like that. I can 3D print that. I even have clear filaments. It came out
Yeah.
looking perfect. My buddy was like, "Oh, this looks great." I said, "Yeah, you can even take this to a theater if they ever re-release Back to the Future for its anniversary year."
Yeah.
Universal, you know, I'm talking about you guys. It's the anniversary year, and they have not announced anything for it whatsoever, which I think is kind of crazy.
That is crazy, man. Like, just sometimes that confuses me. Like, why would you? Let me make sure I don't need anything else. Yeah, I think I'm done with the A runner now.
They paid attention for the anniversary for Jaws, just not for Back to the Future. But hey, what do I know?
30 and.
But I think Mirage gets the comment of the night now. That's what
Yeah, it does.
She does things.
Hoorah.
All right, number 29 on this runner here. I need to look for that. Yep, those aren't being used. Okay,
Now,
so everything on this runner is done. All right, so I'll shove that back in the box because I need to go through all of my boxes at some point, find all the spare pieces, and just like salvage them in like a tackle box or something.
Now, Aaron, are you fan of Dogma?
Yes.
Kevin Smith announced now that Lionsgate has the digital rights. They will be releasing the movie on digital.
Nice.
And they all are also big fans of physical media, so that will be, he said, it'll be given a heavenly steelbook.
Nice. Yeah, I saw that. Cool.
And you know they're getting ready to do a sequel, right?
Yeah.
So psyched for that.
Same. I love Kevin Smith. His stuff is really good.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do because they're supposed to be bringing back Affleck and I think Matt Damon.
Nice.
Well, obviously they've aged quite a bit since
then,
but you know it's Kevin Smith film.
Yeah, I mean he can work the story in any way he wants to with that.
I mean, you know, they did clip their wings, so maybe now they're mortal. Who knows?
Yeah. All right, so now, guys, we are on the final steps here to make the hair for the back of the unit. So this is the unit done right now.
Wait, your unit gets hair?
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's what I heard you say was hair.
Yeah, say
oh,
yes, sir.
Lord. All right, let me go ahead and see about getting this squared away here. We're going to put the hair, what looks like hair on the back of this thing. Which is why I thought it was inspired by Nobel Gundam.
Hair in the show.
What's that?
It did use the hair in the show. Like it goes around, you know, like the head.
I got you. Oh my god, I can't see any of the numbering on this because of the freaking. You good?
Yeah, piece just popped off.
Ah.
I need to get some Loctite glue so I can glue some parts in, but hey.
Yeah. These hands are just not what they own either. Which is kind of sad because, I mean, it does have some posability to it, but... All right. I need I3, I4, and I1.
Got this much done.
They gave me a ton of effects parts.
I did do the decal inside here, so you can actually see, like, numbers.
Yeah. Yep. I3, I4, and I1.
I get the feeling this Gundam is going to take a long time.
I'm taking my time doing the Red Gundam. I'm not sure if I got the finals or not. Actually, not in the stream. It also comes with, this.
This stream is not sponsored by Gatorade Zero, but it could be.
Man, I love me some Gatorade Zero.
He's the Gundam hammer. The parts for Gundam hammer.
Nice.
Okay.
By the way, guys, we
actually-
hit 31 likes tonight and 157 views right now.
This team, okay, this live stream is
Nice,
sponsored
Messiah.
by Bottle from Sosro.
Ooh. What's the flavor on that?
Jasmine.
Huh.
It's
That actually sounds interesting.
It's pretty good, but can be quite strong also.
Yeah. I think I've had like a jasmine tea before.
Had Jasmine tea a lot of times, not just counting this one.
Yeah.
This is my favorite.
All right. So now I've got
Just-
to
Strong
But-
stuff.
this in here without breaking anything. That's going to be the fun part. Oh, I got it upside down. That's why it's not feeling like it's going right. There we go. And then what we do is we either swap out the long ponytail or this nice big poofy thing of hair.
No mullet.
It could be a mullet if you try hard, if you look hard enough.
What a faux hawk. Come on.
Oops.
There we go, right there.
I feel bad that this is all I've built so far all night. It's just this torso and he's hollow.
Yeah. Joe Hendry, how's it going?
I built the torso and the head when I had my free time idea. So.
Nice, bad, wrong. Just built the red Gundam and the Zeong side by side as your char suits. Nice.
Oh man, nice.
You do think it's funny that the red Gundam just uses the chain from the new RG 2.0 RX78-2?
Yeah, I mean it does right here. See,
Mm-hmm.
the parts for it. But
That's
Dang.
interesting.
But it's Bandai though, so
Yeah.
that's actually good with this kit.
All
Maybe-
right, so to give us a couple of effects parts for the wrist too. I'm gonna go ahead and get those on there so you guys can see that. But the hair is interchangeable with two pieces here.
Fingers crossed that when I go
Oh.
to Fan Expo, they'll have some Gundams for me.
Definitely, man. I'm sure.
Definitely.
I just realized I forgot to put on stickers.
Did you though?
I'm sitting here talking with you guys the whole time, and now I've got to do this while the parts are together.
Could this be like a really fancy, spruced up version of the robot from Borderlands?
Claptrap. It kind of looks like Claptrap. You giving me an idea, Dave. I mean, I don't want to waste a kit, but I might see about getting one that's pre-built and just using it for parts to make a Claptrap. Speaking of which, Borderlands 3 is coming along good, guys. We should be finishing that up here within 1 to 2 more streams.
827.
Also, tomorrow night, we will be continuing to get closer to wrapping up Oblivion. After that, I have no idea what I'm going to play.
Do you know what I'm playing right now?
What's that?
Dead or Alive, you're coming with me.
Nice.
Oh, Robocop game.
RoboCop Rogue City. Although they do have a sequel out already called Unfinished Business.
Nice.
And what's great is, I mean, they actually got Peter Weller for it.
Nice. All right, we can go ahead and toss that in the trash. We are further ahead. Bad Wrong said it works, though. I like it better than how the EG just had a static chain that couldn't move much. Yeah, I know, man. That chain was stiff. Oh, I wasn't a fan of that. I was not a fan of that. Also, I love the profile pic, Bad Wrong. Always like anime profile pics. They work for me. Thinking of what kits could give you the thin arms or the wheel. Yeah, I know. I'm over here thinking about it too now. Might have to like borrow some stuff from like other kits and just try to like work around it.
Oh, you love kit bashing. Come on.
Oh, I do. I do. I don't do it enough. But I've built a couple of I've done a couple of kit bashes. None of them on here though. Well, one of them on here. I don't like this wrist. I'm about to definitely fatten up these wrists. But Dave, you'll like this. It gets a little wrist beam action there.
I'm only upset that doesn't come with a trigger hand. That's why I started skating when it goes so far.
But as soon as I get mine, I know like I said, my bro got me one from that shop he took his sons to, or he took all of his children to, I should say, not just his sons. All right, we are moving along quite well. Yeah, that claptrap idea, you've got me thinking, Dave.
I mean, here's what the intent. These look like antennas for the top of him, but they're not.
Yeah, it would totally work as a claptrap. Okay, that's it. I've got to figure it out. I've got to start looking. I got to see if I can find like someone selling like just the parts.
And it's like, God damn
it! Every time I get out, you keep bringing me back in, Dave. EF3, 5, and 2.
I'm just thinking of Tom Anderson from Beavis and Butthead. Goddamn Spanish styles.
I gotta send you a video, Dave. That you made me think about that just now. EF4 2. Okay, so that's over here. Tons of little effects parts here too. So here are the punch effects that you get just for like a standard punch, which feels like some G. It's definitely giving me some G Gundam vibes with this.
Some G Wiz Gundam vibes.
Yeah. And I need. Is that on these? It is. All right. I'm not going to sit here and fight with all these effects parts. I'm probably not going to use a whole lot of them, to be honest, until I start displaying it. Which I'm working on getting some displays together once we get moved over to the farmhouse. And once that happens, it'll definitely be something to make it pop a little more.
Let people know if you need anything 3D printed.
Will do, Dave. Will do. I will definitely hit you up when the time comes for that.
Because I just saw, like, a couple hours earlier, I was looking at STL files for printing runner stands. There's a lot of different ones out there.
Yeah. Alan made a runner stand that I use. He 3D printed that one.
Well, I mean,
always use more.
I've been playing around with learning a few different things. Like, like there's one that says, Gundam whatever on it.
Yeah.
Well, what if someone, I don't know, made it say also Kouldbaynegames? I'm just saying.
That would be cool.
Just saying. Little things.
Let's see. The NORAD Nug from Reconquista NG. I can never say that name. Reconquista NG. Is that absolutely your favorite Gundam show? I've never seen that. I've never seen that one. I need to watch it.
I like the movies.
Let's see. Build Fighters Try draw so much from G. It does. It definitely does. I can see it. All right, so I think I've got most of those effects parts down. I think I'm going to get the wings going here because I do like the way these wings look. But as far as it goes, cutting out all these little extra pieces for the effects parts, we're not going to do that today. We're going to let those sit in the box, and then I'll cut them out later for fun stuff. And guys, if you want to see the final build of this, or if you want to see the posability with the final build, I'm going to put these effects parts on. Definitely want to keep these two here. I think that makes a kick. If I'm not mistaken. That forms a kick. There. There's your kick effect. Your two punch effects. And I'll use those versus like a whole bunch of stuff if I do a TikTok with the posability. All right, let's go ahead and put these away.
Not gonna play with the decals. I'm just gonna leave the eyes as they are.
All right, so let's go ahead and cut out these wings here. I want to put some like nice flaming wings on this thing. But as soon as I saw that purple hair, I was like, oh, this is a Nobel. This has got some Nobel influence on it. I do like me some Nobel Gundam.
I saw the Berserk Nobel Gundam in the shop recently.
Did you?
Yeah, I was thinking of getting it, but sometimes I want the regular version more. But I don't see that often, recently.
All right, so it says for the wings here, I probably should use the ponytail hair here.
No, also I was recently watching my favorite anime, the baking anime I was talking about earlier. And then they have that one filler episode where they actually have the black tri-stars in the original Gundam show.
Nice.
And then the actual characters there, they became bakers.
Yeah, I saw your post about that.
And then once they eat the main protagonist's bread, which is like a black croissant, and then they had like a flashback, to the Chicago or something like that, and then they became the Dom pilots again.
Nice.
And then in the actual show, because they're fighting Doms of Gundam, it actually says the text there. The text says, this is an episode of Yakitake Japan, so you won't get confused.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, when I saw your post, I was like, "Wait a minute, that looks like the the group." Yeah, the Black Tri-Stars. I was trying.
I know that was just Bandai flexing their own mobile license.
Yeah. All right, we do get some parts here as well. 7 and 8.
They even put the Charles theme song with the anime.
Did they?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, let's see how does 7 and 8 go. 7 and 8 go.
And Nobu Gundam was actually also.
Nice. So let's see. This is 8. I want to say that I have in my hand now. Yeah, 8 goes on there. These effects are almost on the same par as like the those crossbone variants I got from P Bandai, Ghost and Phantom.
I still haven't yet to get Phantom. I saw it in the Japanese. My father found one in Japan, but I got Jim instead because I wanted the Jim more.
Yeah. Oh, the ponytail came out. That's one thing I'm gonna have to get used to, is that not wanting to stay in. Yeah, as far as this goes, this kit's got some looseness to it, and especially in the wrists. Like, those wrists are not tight at all. However, I mean, par for the course, it's still a beautiful kit. There it is with all of its fancies on right now, guys. There goes one of the wrists, as you can see. Not staying in place too well. But just to kind of give you an idea, guys, that hip is really loose. We need to tighten that up a little bit. There it is. Got the wings on it this time.
Nice.
It's looking really good. The ponytail does move around. You can change from the ponytail to the spread out hair. Nice, Ricardo. I like me some kettle corn now. I like the one with a little bit of caramel added to it. I like that, and I like the cheddar popcorn. Like you get in the buckets for Christmas. All right, how is this supposed to go in? Okay, that's supposed to go. I'm trying to see how those are supposed to go on. I guess they go up the wrist. Yeah, they go up the wrist. All right. So what I'll do is I'll just put a flat hand. Well, that's kind of like a palm strike there. So let's just put a... Surprised there were no weapons with this.
I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back, Dave.
I didn't use new weapons in the show.
That's true.
His fist. And the hair is his weapon also. Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh my god, everything is falling off of it, right? The wrists, yeah, I'm definitely going to put some like fingernail polish on these wrist joints here because they keep falling off.
Does it like work like an adhesive or something?
It just adds a little bit of chunkiness to it.
Okay.
Fattens up the joint a little bit. Just go in there and put a couple of layers on and all right, there it is with all of its accoutrement.
Bless you.
They compensate with 8 billion effects parts. Yeah, that's why they're like, hey, sorry we made the bad wrists, but you know, it's like, hey, I'm so sorry, you know, we made these bad wrists, but here, effects parts to make you forget everything. Which post did Oz comment on? Oh. Why am I getting... Oh. Okay. I see you.
Okay.
I was one of my buddies, Oz, which is a great name, you know. He's one of my Gundam buddies, actually, as a matter of fact. That's how we met. I hadn't talked to him in forever. I need to shoot him a message, see how he's doing. But, yeah, Oz was commenting on one of my posts. Okay, we do get a couple more effects parts here that I can play around with later, but I'm not going to work with those right now. And that's the kit, guys. That's it done in its full form. But that was a fun build. It's already close to 11 o'clock too, so about that time, ladies and gentlemen. 174 views tonight. 31 likes. You guys killed it tonight. I'm super appreciative of all this. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that's going to be a great place for us to call it tonight. Dave, how far did you get on yours?
Well, I started building the head, but of course I got the front of the torso done.
Yeah.
So I'm just finishing up the head right here because there's a lot to do just for these parts. And well, it took me like for almost an hour just to put two small little side panels that were smaller than even my fingernails. So
yeah.
Definitely a lot.
Here is mine all finished, as you can see. Pretty good sized kit here, guys. Bring that a little closer. It's not going to focus too well on it, I don't believe, because my camera doesn't have an autofocus feature.
Megatron, if he was a Gundam. There you go.
I love the wing effects there. Those are really cool. But the posability on this, I haven't played with it a whole lot. So can't really tell you how good the posability is other than the wrists keep falling off. So that is my only negative on this. Other than that, it's a nice kit. I really do like the build of this. But ladies and gentlemen, but Mirage, how did yours come along, by the way? I meant to ask you.
I'm still building one of the arms. So you can see this is the shoulder.
Yeah.
And then his one of the arms. Still incomplete, but almost there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's what my kit is. I might paint the hand covers in the future, but
yeah,
very good so far.
Yeah, it looks good, dude. I mean, I can't wait to build that myself. Whenever I get that kit, I'll have to let you know.
It's a very intricate kit, I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah. Glad to have you here tonight, Bad Wrong. I appreciate you being here as always. You are always welcome to come hang out with us here in the channel and just shoot the breeze. We're a fun little group out here. Ricardo says he sees 33 likes. Thank you, Ricardo. I appreciate it. Appreciate you, Messiah. It's always a once a month thing, Bad Wrong. So if you're looking for more Gundam stuff next month, it's always the end of the month. Like at the end of August, we'll be building our next kit. But ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, that's it for tonight's stream. If you enjoyed tonight's stream, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe. Click on that bell icon because that's going to keep you up to date with when I go live, when I put out community posts, or whenever I put out content for you guys so that you guys can see me doing fun stuff that's outside of the video gaming and all that. I'll put out videos every now and then. I did a banana review for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. At this time, I want to take the time to thank some amazing people who have supported the channel. And if you would like to do so, you can become a czar today. For $2.99 a month, you can get your name at the end of every video like these amazing people have. You'll get some awesome emotes to play around with, and you get to see my content before anybody else. You also get, I don't know if I said this, you get entered into giveaways automatically as well. So when I give away Gundam kits or V-Bucks for Fortnite or any other games that I give away cards for, that's one way to do it. Ricardo, we will see you tomorrow night at 8, Ricardo. I hope to see you there. We're going to be playing some more Oblivion. So anyway, guys, I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all be safe. Y'all be amazing. Much love to you all, and we will see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Good night, everybody.
This stream has officially ended. Thank you for watching, comrades. Commencing end stream protocol. Enjoy your night.